presenting. It is our pleasure
Do you know who
and
this
honor. Pleasure.
Huh?
I don't know who it is now.
Bach.
It's Bach.
I'll be Bach.
It's Bach.
Is Bach.
I'll be Bach.
Of course it's Bach.
I love Bach.
Bach
I
is
forgot
good.
to take off my NSA tracker.
Bach to the future.
Bach to black.
Bach. Back in Bach.
And I'm mighty proud of that ragged old flag.
I forgot to. I had it on for something.
What were you doing?
Huh?
What were you doing?
I
You
don't
just
know.
had
I had it on
Bach?
for something.
NSA?
I don't know.
What's his name?
It was
Sebastian. No, Sebastian Bach is
Johann Sebastian.
Johann Sebastian Bach.
Yep.
Okay. So Sebastian Bach is also the dude from what band? Fuck, what can't I remember?
This is the Bach.
No, not the Bach.
Sebastian Bach and the Johans.
Sebastian Bach is like the name of some
Bach,
Yo.
Bach Street Boys.
Johan and the Fucks.
baby got Bach. What can't I remember his name?
This
Sebastian
is
Bach.
Baku.
Who? What?
It's Sebastian Bach. It's like he's a guitarist or something or a
I don't
singer.
think so.
Dumb.
I think you're crazy.
No, I'm serious. Hold the fuck on. It's
Hold
like
the
this
fuck
blonde
on.
dude.
No one
Shut
cares.
your fucking mouth.
I think you're thinking of a Flea.
No, that's different. That's the dude from
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
yeah, fuck the Red Hot Chili Peppers
Hey, why? They're
and the
alright.
clique they represent.
The
What
clique.
do they represent?
They
Sebastian.
represent at the function.
I need to turn off Bach.
Oh my god, I fucking figured out what that rapper that goes that you don't like. I fucking lost it. I fucking got so angry.
Are we ready?
That lady rapper that goes or
Yeah, that's
I
the fucking
I couldn't even
I
fucking.
killed Bach. Are we ready?
Oh no, I knew it.
Skid Row. Skid Row.
Are you ready?
Row.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Are we ready?
Wait, I thought we were streaming the whole time.
And we're live.
Fuck.
No, well, we've been live for a while, but this show is up now. I'm recording.
Oh, now you're recording.
With audio
You
things.
fuck.
No, it was
He
just
just-
the whole time.
I want everyone to know he just killed Bach.
I killed Bach. Yeah, sorry.
What's the show?
It's episode 40. No, 60. Sorry.
Yes.
That's completely off.
Blowhards. Yeah, sorry. I know it was an even number
Blowed.
with a 0.
That's why I wanted to be sure I came back on the even number one.
Yeah.
Divisible by 5.
Yep.
Yeah, he's allergic to odd numbers.
No, I was doing overtime last week. I had to do a lot of shit. It was like, oh, we got this new guys that don't know what to do their thing. They don't know how to do their job.
Fucking
Did you get a new
assholes.
hat?
No, I've had this hat.
He's had
Nah.
that.
It looks
It's just
cleaner.
It's probably dirty.
You're just
Yeah.
finally looking
one or the
up.
other.
yeah, maybe.
I think you're finally looking up,
Yeah.
which you should do all the time because that's where true horror lies.
Up.
Up.
Oh.
Nobody looks up enough.
In like horror movies.
Well, in games too, you can track people because they
That's
don't
true.
look up.
I'm Erick Peña. Who are you?
Oh,
Who
yeah.
are you, Ryan?
Ryan Hess.
I'm Churro.
Yeah, this is a weird show.
Yeah. We're
'cause
we're
you
starting
killed-
it off
Sorry.
backwards.
'cause
I
Bach-
had all these tabs open. I forgot.
The main,
Oh.
I think the main reason is you started us off with the music, and we're just
Well,
not
I was
used to
I
it.
had Bach on, and I was looking at
I
Planetary.
know my baby's gonna be so smart.
I had Planetary Omnibus on like
Planetary?
Amazon. Yeah, Planetary, the comic.
Oh, I thought it was like Planet Earth 2.
No.
No.
Planetary is the comic that took like 10 years to come out because it was done by Warren Ellis.
So what the fuck? You training new assholes?
No, I wasn't training assholes.
You're just spreading them.
Yeah.
Ugh,
No, I was.
gay kind of training.
There was like we got this new team, somewhere not here in Arizona, and
Yeah.
they're like, oh, we don't know how to do our job, and I didn't realize it, and nobody realized they didn't know how to do their job
Oh no.
until we were like at the very like
Until they're
at the
there.
deadline of where we have to be.
Yeah.
So because I took it upon myself to be like, I'm gonna stay for overtime and get this shit done,
Yeah.
and then I did, and didn't realize it was gonna take 4 days of overtime to get it done.
I was gonna
It
say
sucked.
you've been you had some like ghost shit happen to you.
Yeah, it was crazy. Like, because for some reason at my office building, they think everybody's supposed to leave by 6.
They think.
They think, and I don't. So like, they would turn the lights off, and I'd be like, "Hey, I need those."
Still in here.
God.
Thanks.
You just turn the lights off. You just hear rattling chains.
No,
Like-
it was weird. So like, I would, I'd just be sitting there working by myself, and sometimes I'd have my other like my coworker with me. She's in the same position I am, but
Yeah.
basically we're just sitting there working. And this one particular day, I was by myself, and they decided to turn on to test the fire alarm lights, not the alarm itself, but just
Yeah.
like the lights, like
Aren't
the
those
flashing,
like the
flashing orange
emergency
lights.
reds?
And no, they're orange. It's
Are
really
they?
annoying.
Ah, wow.
And I was just working, and all of a
I don't know
sudden it
colors.
just starts blinking, and I was like,
Is every time it
I
blinks?
hope they don't turn this on because I'm about to make a call.
Is it every time it blinks something came closer?
No, I mean the lights were on at the time, so it wasn't just like
Ah, damn.
pitch black and then.
Could you imagine? It's like fuck. Like,
Uh-uh.
that's in my head. That's what I imagine. You're just like, oh
So
shit.
as soon as that happened, I had to get on Discord because I'm like, I'm not gonna stay here by myself in case something happens. I want you guys to know.
Get
something
got.
went- It was bad. I don't
True.
know.
Yeah.
What color is the calendar?
What? It's a happy mixture of colors actually.
Wait, which color are you talking about?
Oh, you know.
This gray one right here?
Why would you go with gray?
It's like I'm a dog.
What color? No,
Dogs are yellow.
just
blue
look
color.
at it.
Well,
Tell me-
Go Rotor's in the way.
Well-
Don't touch him.
that one right there.
Yeah. Which one?
You
The
can't
three.
See, you can't see in 3D. What the fuck? Go Rotor's in the way. Look around him.
No,
Fuck.
it's rude. It's green.
You're already looking at his
Three's green.
backside.
That one there? That one's
Yeah.
green.
Okay.
Facing us.
What, are they both green?
Huh?
He's like, wait, what? He's like, the fuck do you mean both?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Anyway,
Is it not?
It is.
No, it is.
Fucking assholes.
There's maybe two
The,
different
the
colors of
lighting
green.
pour,
I
the
can't
lighting
tell.
the lighting's pouring here.
Okay.
You're just fucking blind. Anyways,
I'm not blind.
what did you guys do this week? What did I miss last week?
I was talking about how somebody tried to pawn a vape. That was
Yeah,
really
yeah,
weird.
go ahead.
Yeah, no, it just sucked. I don't know.
What do they do? Like,
People
here,
bring
check this
trash.
out.
Wait, no.
Yeah.
what?
Do you guys have to try it?
Vapes are so gross.
They are. You don't want to touch them.
No. Well, yeah, I was just like, I don't take
People
trash.
share that. I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, it looks like the fucking.
And you don't. The
What?
type of people who do share that, you don't want. You don't want to
No,
try.
not
Yeah.
at all. That's the worst part about my job is like that's all I do. Like I don't go out.
Just judge people when we're trying to sell.
Well, judging people is part of the whatever.
You have
But-
to.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In that area.
But like part of judging people so hard is like I can't meet anybody. Because like
Yeah.
everyone that comes in here has like financial ruin, so I'm like I don't want to be part of that.
Yeah, you don't want that in your life.
No, not at all. I already have enough of that.
What were the people that were trying to sell the vape pen or the vape rig? Or
Did they look like that couple from Chappie?
It was just one woman. No, she was brought in a thing. She was like,
How much can I get for this
yeah, but with less
shitty
teeth.
old mechanical robotic trumpet?
No, it looks like the fucking true. You know, in Doctor Who when they fight the Vashta Narada or whatever.
Vashta Narada.
With the first River Song episode.
Yeah.
And like she's like, here's your future fucking the screwdriver.
Oh.
It's like extra like lights and shit on it. That's what a vape looks like. It's fucking crazy. If you don't know what that looks like, go look it up. I don't know.
River Song
Whatever.
sucks.
How do you spell Vashton or whatever?
Vashta Narada.
Vashta Narada.
Okay.
Yeah, send it out. I don't know.
Vashton Narada.
Vashta.
Vashta.
Vashta Narada.
With
They're
an A?
cool.
That's a
Yes,
spooky
with
episode.
2 A's.
Interesting.
With 4 A's, I guess. No. Narada. 5 A's.
Okay, no, Vashton. Oh, Vashton Narada. Okay, whatever. It doesn't fucking
It's
matter.
2 words.
It's
but
Doctor Who.
Doctor, huh?
It's great.
No.
Doctor Who's fun.
Horton, here's a huh?
So what about you, Chur? What'd you do?
Well,
What,
no,
what did
what-
people try to sell you?
No, go ahead, Ryan.
What, okay, what else did people try to sell you? Or no, what did this lady want? How much money did she want?
I didn't ask her that much. I'm like, we don't take trash. Go away. Sorry. Like, I'm not, but just
You can take
die.
it outside to recycle it.
Yeah,
Get
well,
30 cents.
That's a lot of times I want to, like, people bring in shit, and I just, like, I have a trash can next to me. I just want to be like, just hold it up to them. And be like,
Just
here's
like,
where you
here.
can put that.
Is
Sorry.
your treasure? Just put that on the side there.
Just
Yeah.
take a picture of their ass. Be like, you can put this in here.
Like, some guy came in with, like, a CRT TV, like a real old one, real shit one. And
He carried all the way inside.
And yeah, he carried it all the way inside. I think he like walked there or something. It was dumb. Oh, I don't know what he did.
You sure
What
you
the
didn't
fuck?
steal it?
I don't know if he stole it or not. It's garbage. I don't care if he steals.
He could have just
garbage.
drove his RV right to the building.
I wish more people stole garbage, but anyway. So
My amiibo.
So like he like tried real hard to sell this thing, and we didn't want it.
Was it
Well,
at least
yeah.
was it at least haunted?
No, I don't know, but maybe. But like, and then he's like, well, what should I do with it? I'm like, there's a dumpster around the corner. He's like, what? I'm like, it's trash. Like, sorry, that's the society we live in now. Is just like you throw away electronics after a year.
Yeah.
Basically, I mean, not literally, but you know.
You get rid of them.
People are like, why isn't my Gen 1 iPod worth the $600 I paid for it in 2011? I'm like, it's sorry. Like, it's just not.
Technology scales, bitch.
Like,
You're
really
not even
fast.
worth what you were worth in 2011.
Exactly.
You're not going to get as much money as you did.
No,
back then.
and people just don't get that shit, and it bugs me.
What is it? Well, I mean, some people don't understand technology,
Yeah.
the way it all
I know.
advances.
Yeah.
Clearly, I mean, I'm sure you're aware of it at this point.
Why can't the
But it's
PS4 play PS3 games?
But it's like, I'm not trying to trigger you with politics right now. Just try real hard. But like, people bring in guns, and like they think the gun that they bought when Obama was president is still going to be like Like they still think guns are like a crazy market, and it's not because our president's not trying to get rid of guns. Our president before wasn't either because that's not a fucking thing a president can do.
Yeah.
But
Eric's vibrating.
it's just so dumb. I'm just like, God, people are fucking.
Okay,
dumb.
it's called a panic buy, right? People just spend money
know.
when they think they're gonna.
Oh,
get
and
rid of
people buy them up all the time.
It's the funniest thing.
Every time when there's like a school shooting, they're like, I gotta buy this before they start taking away that particular gun. It's
I'm like,
you're getting fucking duped.
it. Yeah, you got. Sorry, man.
It's so dumb.
Just buy them because you think they're fun. Don't buy them
guess,
because some
sure.
people are dumb. Like Churro.
Hi.
Yeah.
Churro buys them because they're fun.
Yeah.
Just like me.
Yeah.
I just bought a flashlight
and
for
don't
it.
buy a vape. Just buy a gun instead.
Get the
Guys,
You'll get more use out of the gun than the vape.
no, but get it.
I mean, they're both.
Buy a rail for the
whatever,
vape
but-
so you can attach it to the gun. So you aim it in your mouth and take a swig.
That would be the more retarded. Like you were talking about, you bought a fucking flashlight for your gun.
Yeah,
which is
it looks
dumb.
cool.
It looks great.
Whatever, sure.
It's-
right.
It's tactical as fuck. Anyway,
not-
It's
cool.
not made of skateboards. I don't.
You don't know.
But like, at least you didn't buy a flashlight for your vape. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but you know it's out there. It's a vape mod.
you know what? They have the vape cases for your
I'm
iPhones,
not surprised.
and it's just like it uses the battery of your iPhone, and you just have
It's like a baby carrier.
Fuck. You have like this fucking thing like that, right?
Oh god.
And it just, I guess it like folds in.
Looks like the iDroid.
Yeah, and you just you just vape off your phone. And I was like, that's
Stop.
I was like, that's peak 2016 at this point.
Ooh.
It's not 2016.
I know.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
It's very peak though.
Peak,
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, man.
You're
I see.
2000 and late teen.
I am late teen.
Yeah.
Late teen.
Leave me alone.
So you guys did something this weekend.
What'd you guys do this week?
Yeah.
No, you assholes.
Eric finally let me come over to his house after
Yeah.
2 years of
What
not
was
letting
it
me go
like?
over there. It was great.
Yeah, I love
it's
my
like,
house.
It's like a cabin.
Yeah, it's got like
perfect.
it's got bricks and shit.
Is it rustic? Ooh, I like that.
No, it's got like a cabin aesthetic.
Ooh,
I guess you could
that's
say.
rustic.
Well, no,
asshole.
but hang on. Before we get into this,
Fuck up.
I go to his neighborhood and none of the houses have front doors.
Yeah, they're all sideways.
They're all
Got
behind
to break
gates.
in.
It's so weird. I'm like, what?
They're all built in like the 60s or
I
something.
guess, but it's just strange.
My AC just went out after 20 years of not being worked on. It fucking exploded. Anyways, go on. Keep going.
Did your cabin catch on fire? No,
No,
it's
it was-
brick.
It's brick.
Yeah.
Fuck that wolf. Anyways. go
Anyway,
on.
it was somebody's birthday, but not really because she didn't want it to be, but it totally was.
Rip.
It's a celebration of.
It was the type of celebration that she would want.
Whatever. Yeah. The type of celebration where her friends are around, but she can sleep,
Yeah.
which is what happened.
Yeah.
I'm just convinced that's what she does
She's
anyway.
a pet cat.
Anyway, so that was gonna happen at like 7. I think that you guys were gonna do something before, right?
Not
like
particular.
some board
no,
game
some,
thing or whatever, cider garbage,
Oh yeah, we were gonna do that.
and then she had to work or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. But basically, we were going to hang out at Eric's around 7, and I go over there. After Eric wants me to get Scrabble, and I go to get Scrabble at fucking Barnes & Noble, and it's like $50. I'm like, what the fuck is Scrabble? This is an app. Like, what the fuck is it $50 for? Stupid.
So you can hold it.
Ugh.
I love
Garbage.
Scrabble.
And it's only 4 player, and there's fucking 5 of us.
I think
not good.
it's only gone up in price because of apps.
Well, it was Scrabble Ultimate, so I don't know what that means.
Ooh, ooh.
Yeah, it comes with 2 fucking sacks of
Dicks.
numbers or letters.
2
or whatever.
sacks.
Yeah, that one has numbers also.
What?
You can have lead speak. I'm
Oh.
joking.
No.
No.
I'll have to flip out.
Yeah.
It's a good way. It's like,
Heart
oh, here's my
CD
number.
12.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Anyways, yeah, keep going.
Anyway, yeah. So and then like you were also like, oh, get soda or something, get drinks.
Yeah,
That's not alcoholic. And I was like, okay. And you're like, get Dr Pepper. I'm like fucking get Dr Pepper. This is dumb. Sorry.
That's fine.
No,
What's wrong with Dr. Pepper?
it's fine. I don't know. He doesn't need Dr Pepper.
I don't.
Yeah.
I already had Coke.
I know if I brought it over, his girlfriend would be like, why'd you give him Dr Pepper? I'd be like, I'm sorry. I've only seen you like 5 times, and I've disappointed you every time. I don't know what to do.
I love Dr Pepper
I know. I'm sorry.
and cherry Coke. Anyways,
But
keep
instead, yeah, cherry Coke would have been better. But anyway,
What happened?
going. tell me what you did, Ryan.
Anyway, so I get off the freeway and I'm like, oh, he lives right next to Lily.
Really?
So Lily's is our local
Asian market.
local fish hell. Yeah, Asian market.
Fish hell.
It is.
Yeah,
There's durians in there.
it's literally a giant.
There's
Asian
durians
market.
and like frozen like bald octopus. It's great. Octopi.
I really want to shoot a durian. Anyways, keep going.
Oh, it smells so bad
I know.
for like a year.
Well, they keep it like in a safe.
Not in my house. I
there.
just want to shoot in the desert.
Yeah.
I think it would explode out towards you. You have to wear like full body goggles
Full body goggles.
so you can see.
Just like a body condom.
We're gonna get into
No,
that.
it'd be like a body Tupperware so you can see at the lid.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, or whatever the back. I don't know how that Tupperware works.
I think like if you shoot,
bet.
if the durian explodes, like all the coyotes and snakes will be like, ah, fuck.
That's the way you get rid of coyotes. Make them smell
That's
bad.
why you're not
Smell
allowed on
dirty.
the train.
Coyotes?
They can't drive, Eric.
Shut up.
Leave them
I
alone.
wouldn't be surprised if I saw a fucking coyote on the train here.
I've seen.
Or the goddamn light rail.
Yeah.
Especially with
Just chilling.
how far they're making it. It's crazy.
I was just how fat they've gotten. But continue. You went to Lily's,
Anyway,
bought some drink.
so I went to Lily Market.
Riri.
And
You fucks.
I went over to like where drinks are, and it's all just beer. And I'm like, well, he doesn't want this.
It's like
I got too much at home.
It's all Asahi and Kiddin.
But I could have instead of what I did, I could have got like one of every beer. And there was like a Foster's. It was fucking like huge.
That'd have been like $30 more.
Nah, dude, it would have been like not that much. They have like a whole import section. It's great from all around
Like
the world.
like you said, it's all kidding and like
Kiddin and
Just sake.
Asahi.
Nah, there's other shit.
okay.
There's Foster's. It was huge.
Foster's.
Masashi Super Dry.
Exactly. Anyway, so I eventually go down like the India aisle or something because that's there too.
The what? Oh, right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
India.
Well, it's
Asian.
yeah, Indian
I
Asian.
don't know. Whatever. Sure.
World store.
It's fucking Foster's isn't Asian. I don't know.
You don't know. Foster.
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 Anyway.
Anyways, keep going. So you
Anyway.
Christ.
So I saw. I'm walking down the aisles and I'm seeing like pomegranate sodas
Ooh.
and
That was
Isn't that
really
the
good.
devil's fruit?
and no, it's like Hades or something.
Oh. Well,
It's different.
eats the seed.
Anyway, so I started seeing weird things, and I was like, okay, so I got the pomegranate one and like a milk tea in a can or like some other shit. Basically, I went down another aisle and like I saw all sorts of different. There was like pineapple and like apple soda and like golden cola or something.
Golden
I just got one of everything.
Yeah.
And I ended up with like 18 cans.
I saw you had a can of ramen, and I was like, "Did you save that for me?"
That wasn't ramen.
That wasn't
it was
ramen?
it was
like-
white cream
It was
soda.
Ooh.
that
I'll
one
take-
and also Calpico.
Calpico, yeah.
I'll take some white cream.
I'll talk about that one in a second. So
But
Yes,
yeah,
things
and
to
there was
say.
there was a little juice box. We haven't had a juice box in so long, and it was a mango juice box.
yeah,
It was
just
great.
like 18 years.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, I drank the fuck out
It
of
was
that.
47 cents, true. Get a bunch of them.
We used to have like this really nice juice box at work, but then we changed it up, and now it's like some shitty fruit punch. It used to be apple juice, and I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
But now we don't have
Anyway, so I got
Fucking child.
that. Yeah, that's right. I am.
Anyway, don't. Anyway, I got 18 cans of garbage, and then I also got like Pocky or something, which your girlfriend seemed to love. I don't know, or everybody seemed to love. Cause
Was that her first time eating Pocky?
No,
Oh.
not even. That's a joke.
It's probably the first time she has let herself though, because you guys seem like pretty strict on what you eat.
No,
something.
I'm not
No?
strict on what I eat.
Okay.
I just go to the gym a lot.
Okay. Well, I don't know.
There's a difference.
I actively overeat so I can work out hard and just retain.
Interesting.
Yeah. So keep going.
Anyway, yeah. So I would eventually go over to your house and we're fucking just hanging out watching dumb YouTube videos, and Chris comes over and just fucking plays like Switch in like a separate room of us. And I was
What?
like, all right.
It's all just one room.
Yeah, but he's like,
Away
Yeah.
from the group. Oh, great.
No, we were playing Smash Brothers. It was fun.
it was.
You should have come,
We
sure.
played Smash Bros for a bit, but it was whatever.
I was something was going on at the same time this was happening. I'll tell you guys
Yeah.
later.
I don't believe
Continue.
you. So keep going.
No, it's fine.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
yeah, Chris was like, it was like, it's like we were on Pride Rock, and it was like
Is he in the elevator?
everything the sun touches is our kingdom. And it's like, what about that place? And it's like, that's where Chris plays Switch. And that's where he was. And I was like, all right.
You could tell because there was
He
like
had
Whoopi
shit
Goldberg.
to do. He was.
He was playing fucking Splatfest, and
Yeah.
his team won anyway.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, squids.
So it didn't make a
Squids over
difference
octopi.
Oh yeah.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, octopi suck.
Octopi are great.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Why'd they lose then?
because they didn't
They're-
have
no,
main
If
they're-
they're so great, how come they're so shit?
Yeah.
Wow.
Why aren't they the main characters?
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
not.
They're the bad guys. Because it's fucking revisionist history, assholes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like, oh, these
I think
octopus
squids
are.
are smaller, technically.
I mean,
Incopola's History X.
it's got good music behind it.
Is
but
that
yeah,
the movie with the curb stomping?
yeah,
Yeah.
I love that movie. It's a good movie.
You love curb stomping?
I do.
It's effective.
Yeah, it'll
Cracking
it'll
open a cold
it'll,
one.
it'll do you dead. So yeah, so he
something.
bought a whole bunch of these drinks, right?
Yeah.
And I loved them except one.
Yeah, Jackie Chan the drink.
It
It was a Jackie Chan movie.
it was ancient
before he came to
ancient
America.
Chinese secret. The drink it gave me
said,
superpowers.
I don't
It
want
was-
no trouble.
It
on the
was
side.
it was red with like all gold like kanji on it.
it looked like a Chinese restaurant.
It specifically looked like the Chinese restaurant in that one Seinfeld episode where the whole time they're just waiting for like 19 minutes. That's what it looked like.
Right.
It was that aesthetic
And
for sure.
it tasted like an acupuncturist office.
It said herbal drink.
Herbal.
It sure tasted like it.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
when
you
you-
didn't have the worst drink.
when
Chris just like voluntarily sucked it down.
Oh, he likes that
Yeah,
shit though.
we had grass jelly drink.
Ooh, Grass Jerry.
It looks
God.
it
This episode's so racist.
and no, it's true. Right? It looks like you got a bunch of lawn clippings and then just like put water in it and just let it curdle. Just let it like curdle and then
Oh, happy joy.
it's because I've had that shit before and because it was like the dessert kind. So-
Dessert drinks always confuse me.
No, hold on. So this wasn't like in a can to drink. This was in a can to eat with a spoon. Not the one that he got. The one that I tried.
The one
and
you could bite into.
I opened.
They give you like a like the handy snacks like red stick to eat with.
Yeah,
It's like a loot box.
kinda.
It just like vibrates and explodes.
It was
open.
fucking gross because like it's supposed to be pudding or no, I'm sorry, it's supposed to be jelly, but it's great. it's like it's got lumps in it.
It's got like cubes.
and it's green. It looks like
It's a slime.
What color green?
so you know how when dogs eat grass and they puke it up
Yeah.
like that green.
Oh.
Oh.
It looks
Alright.
like so it's and it tastes like
Yeah,
ass.
I don't know what green that is.
Ass.
Is it represented somewhere on this table?
That green, like a little bit darker.
His hat?
No, the not the three
seven.
green. The sides. The
Okay.
sides.
What up? Not the substitute?
No, not
No,
that.
That's like dog shit.
That's
green.
like Ryan's car color green.
Oh.
No, my car is.
What's
whatever,
up,
it doesn't
brown?
matter.
Yeah. So. And,
My car's not brown. What's wrong with you? Weak point.
But then I had that
Oh my god.
and
Sorry.
it gave me it gave me the shits. It was really bad.
Yeah.
But I drank the whole
It
thing.
gave you the drip.
No.
The splatters.
But it was really gross. The splat fest. So I had
Fucking
the-
venom's trying to crawl out of your asshole.
and then I went and bought myself a Black and Mild just to celebrate doing whatever. And so I was like I want something to drink, and I had whatever's left over from when you guys were all over, and I had nachos,
Nacho cheese.
and I tried that Calpico drink, and I
Yeah.
wasn't sure what it was supposed to taste like because it tasted like yogurt
Okay.
and fruit. I don't know if that's the correct thing.
So hang on. So let's go over what we had because we would like get a drink and like pour it into like 3 different glasses because the only people that wanted to try it were like me, Eric, and Chris.
Yeah.
Because the girls were girls or something. I don't know.
Girls.
They can't handle it.
I guess.
Like,
So
for
the
sure.
what was the first one we did?
Well, I had the mango one, which is
Mango
great, and
one,
then we had the
which-
pineapple one.
Pineapple one? No, the pineapple one was like third. We had apple one,
The apple one was good.
and then we had the cinnamon one, which you thought was a soup.
What's
It wasn't that bad.
It was bad.
Nah, it wasn't that bad.
So
Just
it wasn't bad
chug it?
at the time.
So we had like cinnamon drink.
cinnamon drink?
No.
Which-
It was cinnamon fruit punch.
Cinnamon fruit.
What are you doing?
But the bottle looked like
What
the
character?
bottle. I'm sorry, the can looked like it had a picture of a bowl
Yeah, with like a lump in it.
with like human flesh in it. It was.
It wasn't even flesh.
Human flesh.
It looked like a bowl of soup with a chili in it.
It wasn't a chili.
I know it wasn't a chili,
It
but
looked, it looked like a brown version of like the bugs from the Mummy.
Oh, the scarab
Yeah,
beetles?
scarabs.
it was cinnamon.
But like if you left it in the water for like a month, it got all
And
wrinkly.
except they had just eaten. You know, like they had just eaten flesh.
Wait, that was the picture, or that was the drink itself?
No, that was
looked
the
like?
picture.
It was great.
Okay.
It was fucking. It was weird. So like
It was
like a
good.
face. Just
it was weird. So it tasted like exactly like I thought it would taste.
Yeah.
And it had no aftertaste. It was weird.
I thought it had a little bit.
It was. I don't know.
I don't know. It tasted like if you liquefied the cinnamon gum they have, like
And-
the red one or whatever. That one.
Big Red.
Yeah, big
Yeah,
red.
but
Red
then
one.
but,
red
but
one.
then if
Red
you,
one's Call of Duty.
Red leader.
But then if you
Big red
did
one.
that,
Yeah.
but then you mixed it with like Arizona fruit punch. You know,
Yeah.
it tasted like cinnamon fruit punch. It was so.
Assaults the
The,
sentence.
the worst
Yeah.
part of that for me is that I kept pouring everything in the same cup.
Yeah, you were.
And I had like a little bit extra every
Uh.
time. So it was like cinnamon, pineapple, apple, pineapple, apple, pen.
Golden cola tastes like bananas, and you can't tell me otherwise.
Oh yeah, we had golden cola. It was pretty good.
Yeah, it tastes like bananas.
So it's not bad.
I don't like bananas.
You don't like bananas?
I don't like bananas.
You have bananas at your house.
I don't.
It's
not-
for fashion.
They're not for me. They're just for display. We just throw them out at the end of the week.
You don't make banana bread, homeboy.
Bro.
No. Do you?
Yeah.
When?
Every once in a while,
When the fuck do you make banana bread?
when the bananas get bad, it's when you're supposed to make them.
You're supposed to do that. It's
Yeah,
gross.
dude.
What?
No.
What do you mean? Of course
Wait,
you
How
are.
you make them?
That's
Stupid.
how you make it. Are
You're supposed to use spoiled as
Yeah,
bananas.
they're not spoiled, but when they're like
When they get darker.
All
yeah,
mushy.
when they're like black, yeah.
So you just buy like bananas, wait for them to
You
rot.
wait like a week or two or whatever. Yeah, like 10 days.
I don't know that.
Yeah, that's how you're supposed to do it.
I don't eat banana bread that often.
Don't you know when a banana?
It's super ripe.
Banana.
No, but like when it gets darker, that's like all the bad shit is getting pushed out of it. So it's like the darker it gets, is the better it is. Especially when you're like using it for baking and shit. It's great.
It's
How do you not know this? You're not white. You don't have banana bread.
I didn't have banana bread until like 6 years ago.
You have fucking mole instead.
I was like Lucas.
Mole.
Mole, whatever.
Mole.
You didn't even do the accent over it.
It's mole.
Okay, fine.
It's
Do
mole.
the accent.
Is that the spicy shit?
The spicy
that like fucked me up?
Hold the E.
It's chocolate chicken.
Chocolate chicken?
It's spicy. It's
That's
spicy.
That's what had venom crawling out of my ass.
It's fucking great. First of all,
the
God.
symbiote.
I'm gonna make it. You're gonna fucking love it.
Yeah,
Sure.
it's good.
It's like the best things ever. It's spicy. It's chocolate. And it's chicken.
That sounds great.
You can do it with beef too, but that's gross. Don't do that.
That night I made some
Don't do
fucking
that.
dope ass. I helped with making dope ass taquitos. It was fucking really
with the mole.
good. No, with just while you guys were doing that, I was
Okay.
doing something.
Shut
like
up. Hold on.
Chocolate chicken taquitos.
Wait your goddamn
sounds
turn.
Yeah, I know that's what I'm saying.
like a tube full of shit. Chocolate chicken taquitos.
Oof,
They're really good though.
it'd just be leaking the whole
Poop
time. Oh,
It comes in a glass jar. It's weird.
thunk.
No, more like intestines that are just dying.
So
It's
and
like
then-
you're
so we
having a
had we
hernia.
had that shit. I still ate. I ate that entire box of banana Pocky because it's really good.
Ugh.
The chocolate banana.
Yeah,
Pocky.
I got that, and I forgot it was not good.
I like them.
That's
That's the only banana thing I like.
It just tastes like banana flavor.
You should have got him the Dr Pepper Pocky. Did they have those?
I didn't see those.
Ah, damn it.
Nah, sorry.
They make those.
I didn't know they made those.
They have
makes
one.
sense.
They have one that's men pocky too. Where
Men.
it's like bitter dark chocolate.
Like
It's
sweat.
all right. It's for men because it's bitter.
Oh no, I had those in Singapore.
Yeah.
Singapore.
And then
There's also like cookies and cream.
and
one. I
then
don't know.
the secretary had the fucking strawberry ones that had the little boy on them. It has like a
Seaton boys.
it has like an anime dude on it, and
I also got-
he's like making a heart.
I also got the inferior little cookie snack where it's koalas and they're filled with chocolate.
Those are good.
Yeah, they're not as good as the panda ones though. Panda ones have more chocolate.
Yeah,
or
man. They're
something.
stuffed.
Because they're fatter.
I fucked up. I know.
Koalas
They
are-
didn't have the other ones.
Koalas are smaller.
Yeah, they're
You
X-shaped.
should have known.
They're always high.
That's the only option.
They look like the bad guys from Paper Mario: Thousand Year Door.
It's better that I got that than fucking Haichu or something.
What's
Ugh.
Haichu?
Haichu's.
It's like garbage.
So much of that in the house when I was dating Crystal. So I'm like, where are you getting these from? Knock it off.
Asian just produce it, I think.
I want a calorie mate.
Calorie
Yeah,
Mate?
calorie mates
Yeah.
are nice. You can order them on Amazon.
I
The
bet they have
fucking
that there.
brick. The fucking brick of
Yeah.
whatever. What is it like?
It's
like
cornbread.
condensed
Cornbread?
It's
cornbread.
It's dehydrated cornbread.
You get all your
don't know.
calorie
It's
mates.
not.
It's not. No.
What is it?
It's like almost like a cookie, and it's like
That's what I just
packed
said.
with like fucking
Cornbread's not a cookie.
cornbread's bread,
Dehydrated.
or is
I
it
said.
corn?
Oh my god.
They cut down the cornfields. Did you see?
I
I
said,
can't
That's
hide in
scary.
them now.
Yeah.
great.
Anyway.
Is that why you closed that thing down? So it lost its home.
So
It lost its home, so you shut the window.
Going back a bit,
All
I
right.
was at the goddamn Lily buying fucking
Riri. Hey.
There's one
Bing-bang.
Lily's.
what? I know,
One leaf.
I know, but like I was there. What's wrong with you guys? Okay. Anyway,
just woke
so
up.
I'm there and like I was waiting in line. And I walk up and like the fucking little conveyor belt thing is like, and like it's like here's my 18 cans of garbage, and I just,
They're just
I'm trying so hard not to laugh. And she just looks. I'm just like I'm sorry. She
fuck?
like
She's
she
like, I was on a
said-
boat for 18 months for this.
She said something in like Asian or something
In
to,
Asian.
to somebody like in the aisle across from me. I'm like,
Let's be real. Probably Vietnamese.
probably yeah. I don't know.
She's like, check out this big-headed fucker.
Down now. Down now.
I don't know. If anyone said anything about me in a different language, it's probably about how my hair is two different colors. Before
a
I'm
good
buying
chance.
fucking 18 things.
You should dye your beard.
No.
Yeah.
Make it more red.
I dyed my hair before I did my beard.
No, make your beard like super red, like fire truck red.
No, don't do that either. That
Yeah.
sounds like a
We'll
terrible
call you
idea.
Captain Flame Beard.
I'd rather just shave it off, honestly. That's not happening.
You
Shave
should-
everything.
yeah, you should do that too.
Your eyebrows.
So yeah,
If I do, it's doing everything.
I still have a shit ton of those drinks, by the way, because I had the
There
Mr.
was-
Brown.
Oh, yeah, there's a black coffee drink.
It was really
Can.
good.
How
Yeah.
about it?
I really like that one.
Did you have
It's
a
like
cold?
one of those vending machines
Yeah.
Or
in
just like
anime.
room temperature?
No, I had it super cold. It
Oh,
was
nice.
super good.
Nice.
That's exactly what I wanted.
Good.
I was like, I'm gonna get some coffee, and I was like, oh, I have this fucking can.
Was it like those like canned coffees in anime?
You know, it was really small. It was literally like that big.
Oh,
The idea I get
It was
from
jewel
this,
sized. What?
the idea I get from this is like 8/9 of it was good, so I'm okay with that.
yeah. That's a success.
Yeah, Or
Yeah.
is
It
that
rounds out.
simplify further? No.
Like I said, the secretary drank the entire pomegranate one. I was really bummed.
Yeah, there you go.
But it was really, really good.
All right.
There's just a
And then we found that
secretary
new
in
YouTube channel that I watched.
Yeah, sushi ramen. I had Troy watch some of that before we started.
I liked it.
He's such a dickhead. That's fine.
Go find that guy on YouTube.
Yeah,
funny.
he's hilarious.
Sushi ramen.
Turn the subtitles on
GQ.
or off, and it's just as
It's
funny.
pretty good, yeah.
There's a few we had raw, and it was just like, ooh, just trying to understand some words.
What was the one we watched raw? I can't remember.
The one with the BBs.
Oh yeah, he did like 500 BBs in a second. And he
Oh,
has, like,
yeah.
an air pressure thing.
It's just a bomb.
Yeah. my favorite one we watched today was it's fucking he like tricks his grandma 5 times or whatever with the goddamn tea. He just like cuts out a hole on the bottom of like of a bottle of green tea, and just like has her lifted up on the thing. She's like, "Wah!" She like freaks out.
He's just a dickhead.
He's
That one
great.
reminded me of my grandma.
It's like
So,
one person
Italian.
jackass. It's fucking hilarious.
Well, yeah, but he's got like Macho, which is like the
Yeah,
big
Macho is
motherfucker.
like, he's huge.
That dude's great.
Yeah.
I love that guy.
I
He's not
sh- I
huge.
sh-
He's like half churro size and 3/4 of mine.
Yeah, but he's also
he's like
like
Darnell.
half Tro's like body weight too,
Yeah.
or
More
body
than that, must
BMI,
be.
whatever, something.
Yeah. Either way,
Yeah.
he's like Darnell, just itty bitty. But
He's
Shredded.
bigger than Darnell, thicker,
I don't know about all. Oh,
more
maybe.
muscle,
I don't know.
I don't know why I missed her.
I haven't seen
more
Darnell in a
muscle or
while.
less fat. I don't know. He's
Yes.
more defined.
Yeah.
That guy is ready to pose at any given moment.
I know it's fucking rad.
It's awesome.
Darnell can't
He's
pose
like, yeah.
Darnell can pose, but he
with
I
tech
don't know.
acting.
No, but there's something about the Japanese like muscle posing
Yeah.
that's just so funny because
pretty
he's
good.
got like the biggest teeth.
Well, 'cause I showed Troy the one where he's trying to like stand on water or whatever, and like he's like jump off my hands. He's like, okay, and then he doesn't do it. And like that guy just like knows he's not doing it, so he just goes for a pose instead.
He's
It's
like,
incredible.
all right.
Yeah, it's amazing.
I
That
know.
shit's hilarious. I can watch that all day.
I know, and I have. That's the problem. Because I watched the one where he
The giant jello fucked
What
me
is,
up.
is the one with the the giant
it's like
jello.
150 pounds, which is Jello.
Yeah. Is the ones where he's getting like shocked with his friends? Is that a different channel or is that just like deeper? That I didn't.
It's deeper in
Okay.
there.
Deep.
Eric got real deep.
Oh,
Yeah, I
that channel.
got super deep in that shit.
yeah.
Because there's like one where he tries to stand on water and then he like tries to get launched off. They use the same river, or
For everything.
Okay.
Paul
yeah,
Walker.
they just use like a whatever. Fuck.
We say that at work.
But yeah, he just uses like whatever canal is outside of his house or at the park or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, "Oh, I get launched 10 feet in the air," and I'm like, "Well, I'm gonna watch this one." And he does. He's just an idiot.
Yeah, it's crazy. Well, there's one where he makes like the prototype of fucking Travis Touchdown's weapon with fidget spinners.
What?
It's crazy.
He just puts like 50 fidget spinners
On like a pole and,
And
like
then-
spins them all like crazy fast with
with an
something.
air jet.
Yeah.
And he just, like, touches
anything he
shit and
touches
it
it with
explodes.
just explodes. It's
Holy
great.
shit, I have to see that.
Yeah, you have to watch that one.
It's a
after.
good time. I mean, that kid, he's 19. I looked him up. He's 19
Yeah.
years old, like
He's-
2.2 million followers.
I mean, we could do that here, honestly.
yeah, we could, but
we could.
I got like insurance
I mean,
and premiums that I got to pay for.
that's fine.
Can't,
It would,
can't be
it would
exploding
probably
shit.
be me doing it all.
Yeah,
Can't be exploding shit with fidget
Fatter,
spinners.
which would be hilarious.
Yeah, you need it. Can you jump?
we're gonna do a collab between the Blowhard guys and Sushi Ramen.
Sushi ramen. I don't know about that, but like,
You could talk to him at least.
I could. I kind of. I could definitely like clear this room out and like put like plastic wrap on the floor so if we spill anything, it's just whatever. But I don't know if I'd want to jump off of like the thing behind you guys on like with my weight onto this on the second floor.
No,
I'd
that-
fall through.
No, that's what Eric would do.
Yeah.
He'd be doing the jumping.
Yeah, if I jumped, I'd fall into like the fucking love sack downstairs.
I'm not doing any of that shit.
Straight through. Right
I think that's what we're above, right? Yeah, we're above the TV and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just smash into your bookcase.
Bookcase is like over here,
Bookshelf.
whatever.
Yeah, no, so we're like, yeah, and then I like, fuck. Then I smash through.
You ever wish? I used to wish when I was a kid that like I'd have a house or like not a kid, but like 5-10 years ago or whatever.
That was not that long ago.
I know, but like having like an apartment or something with like a friend upstairs and like you have like a hole cut between like
And
you
that the
guys.
fireman pole.
Yeah, something like that.
I've had one of those.
That'd be
That's,
so
fantasies.
that's a one-way thing.
No, you can climb it.
You can climb it.
Can you?
I mean, I could. I mean, if I had it, it'd probably work.
Work to climb it?
I would have.
This was the motivation that I needed.
It would be. I'd probably live upstairs. I don't know.
If I had if I had that, I'd put like the sliding pole and then like a rope, like a climbing rope. That'd be rad.
That mountain like a round stairs thing.
Yeah,
Just the rope.
hell yeah! I should be an architect.
Yeah, man.
That'd be fucking cool.
Make it happen.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't let
yeah,
your dreams
I bet
be
you could do
memes.
Huh?
I bet you could do that.
Yeah, I'm sure I could.
Yeah.
Not. I mean, it's a fucking hole. I could do that without the rope.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Just have it like a jackhammer.
what did you do that you weren't at my house?
So while all that was going on, I was doing some weird bullshit with Matt. But then I went home, and I was like, as I walked in, just my buddy Tyler just like basically creeped around the corner like a chimera, and he's like, "Hey, do you want to like make tequila and taco or not make? I drink tequila and tacos." And I was like, "Yeah," or what is it? Tequila.
Drink tequila and eat tacos.
Yeah, you guys do two things there. You can't drink tacos. I mean,
We're just gonna blend them all together.
But yeah, so we fucking went crazy with that. Then we got like super like schwiggity schwasted. Like it was like an all night thing. At some point we had like war paint on. I don't remember how that happened.
Oh yeah,
It was
is this the thing where you like fucking did weed with like knives or whatever?
I was like, so I asked my roommate Nick, I'm like, "Yo, what's the difference between a dab and a knife hit?" And he's like, "Well, let
Do you
me
know
show
this
you."
is? This is scary.
You know
No, I
what
don't
knife
know
hits
what
are?
that is.
Go ahead.
Knife hits are like basically like almost like the most methy looking thing you can do with weed.
Yeah,
without
it's
actually
dabs.
doing fucking.
First of all, you need tools for that. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, I need a torch.
Yeah, you need the torch.
That's a problem.
And you need like they comes with rigs. That's dabbing. That's like the refined version of what
Yeah,
the
he's
fucking
saying,
knife
he's saying
hit
there's
is.
like a scary like homeless version.
There was like a homeless version before they got to the rig system. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So I was like, he's like, "Oh, well, let me show you."
You just
Sure
stab
enough.
yourself with it.
This was like one of the most methy things I've ever seen in my fucking life.
Is it like when you have a collapsed lung, you have to stab a needle into
No,
yourself?
he had two. We only had like butter knives at the house.
This
for
is
some
like
reason.
this is the closest thing I can think of for this because I don't do is like if you make like if you cook like ground beef versus like forming a patty.
Yeah.
Okay. Like just like all this loose meat.
So he had his little fucking fingerboard set up, and he moved everything except one of like the fucking thing made out of fucking
A fingerboard?
tile.
Like a tech deck?
Yeah. Well,
Fuck, does he have a tech deck?
he doesn't. He has an advanced tech deck. They're
Fuck
not
off.
tech deck. Tech decks are like the entry level bullshit.
I like the real.
Yeah, it's fucking dumb.
The
yeah.
giant size
I,
tech deck.
I can't be mad at them because I have hobbies
We don't
too.
have BB guns. We have airsoft guns.
Yeah. This guy gets it.
Barely.
But no. So he had the blowtorch and he like lit up the knives at both ends. Like we had two butter knives. And then he puts a little bit of like weed on like the little ramp thing he's got that's made out of like basically tile.
This is so bad.
And he has like a straw. I'm like, where the fuck did you get a straw from? He's like, don't worry about it. He like puts it in, and he basically you stab the knife ends together, and it like super cooks the weed. I guess the weed smoke comes out, and he's smoking that, and he's like, I was like, oh my god. He's like, this is what we did before dab rigs were
Okay,
invented.
so now let me explain. So the shit that they used to smoke nowadays, which is fucking nuts.
Yeah.
They basically there's weed.
Yeah.
And then the actual like plant itself.
Okay.
When you squeeze it really, really hard,
Okay.
it releases like this. What's a good way? It's an extract. It's like a
Enzymes.
Not even. It's literally like it looks like amber, right? Like liquid amber.
Okay.
And they squeeze it really fucking hard, and all this shit just comes out. And then what they do is
you
they
get a
use-
little bit of it.
little
bits.
itty bitty bit of it.
You do not go like any
you don't do
bigger.
that shit.
This womp rat's too big.
That's way too much.
Oh, I didn't even see the womp rat.
Yeah,
Amazing.
it's itty bitty, and then you basically heat up. You put it on a knife, and then you heat up the other knife with the torch, and then you touch it to that wax shit, and then you use the straw to inhale all that smoke. But don't do that shit because that's
archaic.
That's what he was doing,
Yeah.
and that shit gets you high because it's super concentrated shit.
Okay.
Right?
Super concentrated. That puts you in outer space.
Yeah. Big time.
What?
But the problem is that nowadays what people do, because back when I smoked weed all the time,
Yeah.
it was just like shitty weed, and it was
Yeah.
great for me.
Okay.
But now what these kids are doing is they'll take
The
like
kids.
they'll make an R2D2 sized ball
Okay.
of just this wax shit, and they'll just smoke the whole thing and put it on YouTube.
Yeah, they call it the astromech.
It's ridiculous.
See, people are listening to think of like real R2D2, like 4 feet tall.
No, like this size R2D2.
What is this size?
Yeah, you gotta explain it.
It's
For
I don't know.
listeners?
It's like
It's
two
the size
Coke,
of your hand.
it's
like
two
my
Coke
hand.
cans put together.
Like 8 inches,
It's about like a hand fully extended.
maybe,
Eh.
not even less.
Maybe a solid 6.
6.
Ooh.
So
Ladies, he's taken.
yeah,
It's taking.
Yeah.
the secretary is gonna be upset. So and
Wait, is that what you call your girlfriend? Is that what that is? Am I just now getting that? Wow.
she's my secretary.
Yeah. Is that like when the guy I work with says when he has to go shit, he just says I'm going to the office?
She organizes all my shit.
See, I call my girlfriend Captain, so whatever.
That's different though.
Yeah.
She doesn't own a ship.
Captain.
First mate.
So you were just getting high instead of coming over to my house.
No, I was
fucked?
I was fucking
Oh no,
taquitos.
I was already drunk.
Yeah,
I got high
I was like
after.
super drunk. But,
Well, tell him you can get high at your
You
house.
can get high at my house.
yeah, well,
I
that's
don't
what
believe that. We didn't do that when I was there.
I don't have any.
I'll get some so I can figure it out. I gotta see.
Yeah, we'll do that
How
when
it
we
works.
go camping.
I
I mean, no, we won't.
I cannot confirm nor deny
You
that.
know how to blink. What was that? You just blink.
I might have some cartridges. So, wink.
Shut the fuck
I
up.
might.
Don't be saying that shit.
I'm not.
Anyways,
Take me with.
so yeah, keep
I
going.
want camp.
Okay.
Camp.
I really want actually camp.
Yeah, it's fun.
Let's go camping then.
Cool.
I get an all camo and walk around at night.
I'm scared you guys camping is just like, oh, time to make s'mores, graham cracker, marshmallow, weed, and top graham cracker.
These edibles ain't shit.
No, they're great.
Cool.
It was great.
Tell me more.
Oh yeah,
later.
it's funny because it's like you'll be like, oh, I can eat the drugs,
Dope.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's true.
and you do.
I need churro around. I need
No, you don't.
protection,
I'll protect.
so I don't die.
No, you'll be all right.
I'll probably like trip and like my leg will just be like bend forward.
Just do it at my house and watch Akira or something.
Okay.
Here.
I can't let that be the first time I watch Akira.
Could you imagine? Oh my god.
It's gonna last.
Oh,
for like,
so anyway, while we were wasted and may or may not be
Hang on,
high.
I feel like that would take a minute for me though, because I'm fat.
No,
Nope.
No.
it's all to do
It's-
with your tolerances.
It's pretty
so-
universal, and
Yeah.
it's
Okay.
and the
I
first
didn't know.
time it'll be 20 minutes, and then you'll be
Okay.
fucking
Like I get
gone.
fucking like
Okay.
ripped off once. So
So
it's
you
fine.
guys gotta take care of me, because I'll cry.
Yeah,
No,
no,
you're
no
not
worries.
gonna be moving.
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
I'm just
you'll
saying,
be with us.
don't let me be like, oh, I can drive home or
No,
something.
you won't.
I don't know. I don't know how it works.
We'll figure it
I'm
out.
scared.
Yeah.
I'll have the secretary spend time.
The
spend,
secretary.
spend the night.
Yeah, we'll get you a sleeping bag.
Yeah, I'll have the secretary spend the night at like the girlfriend's house.
Well, she doesn't do that.
What?
The weed.
No.
Oh.
Well,
really?
she does sometimes.
Okay.
dank.
But like I said,
This
it's
sounds fun.
it is fun. It's a good time.
Are we
Like I
talking
said-
about crimes on Twitch?
No,
It's not a
it's
crime.
not a crime.
I don't know.
I'm not buying it.
Okay.
Somebody else has it, and they gave it to me.
Is that how that works?
I don't know.
I wish we had Jason here for this.
Yeah, we should just go to California.
That'd be
People,
dope.
people gift it all the time.
True. Take a
You
day off of
find
work
it.
for
Remember,
once.
did I tell you about the time I found a big ass nug inside a
Big
like,
ass
it was
nug.
just a bag of weed inside the copy of Saints Row at GameStop.
I bet Jason has like a lot.
It was so fucking
Is
funny.
it in the copy of Saints Row? It
was-
just came with the game.
No, like they were trading it in, and they just traded it in, and I guess nobody checked it. Because once I lifted up the disc, there
Why
was
are you
just
so loud today?
I don't know, but once I lifted up the disc, there was
We're
just
very-
a bag of weed, like a little, like it was flat.
Yeah, that's the best Xbox Live code
I was
ever.
like,
Oh shit.
oh, I gotta go throw this away,
Wait.
and I put it outside because I was gonna go get it later. And when I came back, the ants had gone to it. I was so
Yeah,
bad.
so we're like, whoa, shit.
like-
It's a fucking giant.
I was like, fuck.
Man.
I was like, it's not my weed. I was like, the weed,
Why don't you just smoke the ants? I don't know.
because they were gone.
Oh.
Because they
Oh,
got-
they ate it all?
I don't know. Because
Oh.
like there was a bunch of ants and the bag was empty.
There's a dog there just like, kennelized Ligabus. He was like falling over.
Oh, no. Somebody's playing like real life Pikmin. They just took your shit.
It was shitty.
That'd be the best DLC.
But like,
ever.
but that stuff happens all the time. I guess. And then,
ants take weed.
well, remember that time that we were talking
Nope.
about the guy that found like OxyContin or like cocaine inside a game that he bought on eBay?
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
like
yeah.
that. Except
Like
instead of
golf or whatever.
instead of being a cartridge, it was just in the back. I guess that's where he hid his weed and forgot about it.
Remember that GameStop where the Xboxes had roaches in it?
Yeah, that was every GameStop.
I'm just picturing somebody has like weed like packed into like the Game Boy Advance slot on like a DS card. thing. You know what I'm
There
talking
could be
about?
people. Those fucking stoners are intuitive motherfuckers. They do shit crazy.
No, they're not into it. They just try everything.
Yeah.
There's a difference. Okay,
I've smoked
it's
out
not.
of.
It's not like you see this and you're like, oh, I can.
I've smoked out of a potato before.
How did this become weed show?
I have to.
Yeah. Fuck.
And like, anyways, regardless.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying.
So that.
So, I'm glad you. No, I'm upset that you weren't at my house. Anyways, but that's fine.
Well,
We'll
but
do something else.
We
at one
got
point.
we got super fucking. But then we watched all like the Comic-Con trailers, but we were all like high as fuck. So Aquaman's happening, so we're like, woo!
Aquaman, fucking Black Manta. I'm so excited for that.
Yeah, that looks all right.
I'm excited.
I was
for
so they're doing the piranha people in it. They're like the trench storyline, which is
Yeah.
really fucking scary.
James Wan's a good
Yeah.
director. I'm ready for that.
But
Churro,
Ryan-
Churro hasn't seen The Conjuring, so
Any of them. I can't. I'm a big baby.
This is the guy that falls asleep to like creepypasta.
I love horror and all that stuff, but like even like just watching it, I'm like,
it's so good. Especially The Conjuring is fucking real good. I still haven't seen the second one. I really want to.
I'm gonna
watch
plan something. We're gonna watch The Conjuring.
Can we watch the second one?
We can watch both.
let's not get super high and watch The Conjuring.
No,
please.
let's do exactly that.
Oh my god, I'd see real ghosts.
I'm just kidding.
Apparently, I don't know how drugs work.
But no, look, I've I think I told you earlier. I'm moving from like creepypastas and whatnot to true
crime shit?
True crime shit. Yeah.
I got so happy when you said you were moving.
What? Oh no.
I was like,
No, I'm
fine,
stuck in the trap house.
Damn.
I love it.
Yeah, I bet it's fucking full of weed.
I could say traps, but
Oh man, it'd be perfect. That's all you need.
No.
we're gonna put Eric in a wig.
Why bother? I'll just grow it out again.
Yeah, man.
No, you won't.
I don't have the time for it. I don't have enough patience. For
Oh,
it.
speaking of
Patience?
the time for things, so this weekend all of Naruto was on sale, so I bought that shit.
All of it.
Well, because it was like Viz manga was on sale. If you put in a code, it was like Viz 50. You get all the Viz manga half off. So I bought all the rest of the ones I needed, which is like I don't know, like 45 volumes. I bought it all.
Aren't they like $7 a pop?
Yeah,
So you got it for like
130 or something.
That's not bad.
It's not bad.
that's a lot.
Yeah.
I'm like halfway through what I bought too. It's so good. Shit is crazy.
Shit's
Naruto's crazy.
I don't believe you.
It's pretty good.
It's a good story. Just the fan base made it shitty.
Yeah, and also like the
And also like the art style and the
Nah, man.
well, it's better when it's not moving.
Okay.
Yeah.
A lot of
You
it.
don't have to hear the fucking voice.
But there's some real cool shit. Hang on. There's some real cool shit that happens in Naruto. Like
That is a sentence I would
no, listen.
That is a sentence. We live in a society,
No,
right? Okay,
hang on. So in Naruto, they can make like fucking like clones of themselves. Or
Okay.
whatever, right? It's just a thing they can do. It's a ninja art
Shadow clone
or whatever.
jutsu.
So, okay, first of all, before I get to this isn't actually about ninjas. It's all wizards, basically. Like all the shit they do, they like breathe fire and shit. They change their chakra to fucking fire and shit. It's nuts. Anyway, there's a thing they do, which they've done for like half the series, where they make fucking clones, and it's crazy because they can like attack with them or like do recon with them and shit. And like if they die, they just poof. Yeah. But a thing that didn't show before is like when they do a certain kind, it's like actually making like clones of themselves, except for they still poof away at the end. But it's like they're like full blooded. Like they like if somebody scans them, they have like the same like you couldn't tell just by looking at them.
They're an actual body.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the cool thing about this, and I didn't know this shit, is like when one of them, like if you send out, if I sent one to like the other room, and you had me, like if you had me guess like what number you're holding up or whatever, and then like it poofed and it came back to me, I would know that in this location type of shit. So it's like basically what he does is like there's like a training arc where he has to like learn this shit in like a day or whatever, and he makes like 200 of himself, and they all do the same routine like over and over, and then like it all goes back into him, and like he just like it's like
he learns it in
boost.
one day.
It's fucking crazy. It's so cool, and it's like I love that shit.
Yeah, man.
It's just nuts.
It's good.
I'm glad you're enjoying your anime.
He made it is manga.
Manga, actually, Eric.
I'm glad you're enjoying your magma.
Yeah.
Magmar. Okay. I'm glad you're enjoying that.
Boober.
So you spent $130 on manga.
It's a fucking good story.
That's fine. I mean, I believe you guys.
I also bought Octopath Traveler.
That's good.
It's a good game.
I'm enjoying it a lot.
It's got a good combat system.
It looks really nice.
Yep.
I accidentally fell asleep.
You
watching.
fall asleep anyway. It wouldn't matter what we were doing.
Yeah, it looked good though. I love that look.
The combat system is fucking dope in that game.
Yeah, because if you're good enough, you'll make it so they'll never attack you.
Yeah.
It's fucking good.
You save up
I
boost points.
love that kind of
It
stuff.
lets you like time your own like special attack kind of thing. It feels like it's like here's my ultimate move.
Mm-hmm.
And you can fucking
Start it up to 4.
Spend all your That's right. That's right.
I'm really happy with the game.
It's really good.
It's like I said, it's exactly
how
what I
far are
need.
you in it?
I'm about 7 hours in.
How many people do you have?
4.
4. I have 2.
I have the
I'm
dance.
5 hours in and I have 2.
I have the dancer.
Start with the dancer.
No, I started with the knight.
Okay.
So I have the knight,
Ulbrich.
the dancer,
Primrose.
the traitor.
I don't know.
I forget her name. It starts with a P, I think.
It's a girl.
Yeah.
She's a traitor.
A traitor. Trader.
She trades.
Oh,
Yeah, she's like a merchant.
Her name is like
Pam or something. I don't remember.
No. Because all their names together spell out Octopath. The first letters of
The
their names.
fuck?
Wow.
So, yeah. It's Tressa is her name.
Tressa, that's the one.
Yeah.
Which is not a name.
It's whatever. Neither is fucking. No, I guess like Haint or whatever is one of them.
What? Taint?
So,
And I forget what the other one is.
Their names are in order. If you do clockwise to spell out Octopath, it's Ophelia, it's Cyrus,
I feel you too.
Tressa, and then I forgot how to spell that word. Ulberich,
Okay.
and then Primrose, and then what's the A one? I don't know. I don't know.
Albert.
Oh, it's like
Wesker.
Island or something. It's the
Island.
the apothecary guy.
Okay.
Yeah, and then it's who's after that? Therion or something, the thief. I'm assuming he's the thief. I'm about to get him. I'm excited. And then Haint, the H apostrophe AAINT. Something like that.
Haint.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And she's like a hunter or something.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Nice.
I'm trying to get them in order to spell the word Octopath, but I'm doing it different because there's 2 O's and 2 T's.
Ooh.
So I got Ulberich, and then I got Cyrus, and now I'm going for the thief, and then I'm going to get the other O.
Okay.
Oh.
'Cause I don't care about a traitor at all. I'd rather have
No,
magic
it's
and
2 in the A and 1 in the O.
Oh, that freaky stuff.
Yeah.
It's a really fun game.
Yeah, it's dope.
I like
like
the
it a
story.
lot.
It's a little. The
There's
translation's a little weird.
Yeah.
You know when you once did you get Primrose already?
No.
Yeah,
What I just say.
Oh yeah.
The fuck,
It'll be a while.
Yeah.
There's something's missing in the translation. I think
Okay.
maybe it's just because it's with Nintendo and they want to do weird translations for their English. But
They're calling her a dancer, but she's a whore. That kind of thing?
100%.
Okay,
She's definitely 100% a prostitute.
Yeah.
And then like she's
That's usually what dancer is
she's a
in those
pleasure
games.
lady.
Yeah. Like
But-
you get dancers in Fire Emblem. Yeah.
It's a prostitute.
Yeah.
I
basically.
mean that's fine.
That's fine.
I love
Talk
it.
about Olivia like that.
Darja.
Darja's not a dancer. But she is a whore.
Yeah.
But that's also my wife.
It's not even a good wife.
Hold up. Yes, she is.
Hold up.
Hold up. That's not Cordelia.
So yeah, I like the game. I want to spend a little more time with it, but the thing is, I play it for like half an hour at work every day. So it's just kind of been.
I want to spend time with it, and then I started reading Naruto, and I keep reading it. It's real good.
Speaking of video games, though, I think I accidentally incepted myself to get Ghost
You
Recon.
don't want to say that in public.
I was just
Being
sitting there,
broadcast everywhere. You nasty.
I was walking around. I was like, you know what? I think I want to get Ghost Recon. I don't know what happened, and then I blinked, and then bam, I had it.
Oh yeah, that was probably during that time you were drunk and high.
No, I don't think so. Well, that's when I ordered that patch I showed you downstairs.
That's cool.
I was going to bed, and I woke up, and I was like, your order's on the way. I'm like, what? I was like, fuck. Grom lizard. But
Makes sense.
But no, I got Ghost Recon, and I've just been putting hours into that again. But they're doing a cool crossover with Rainbow Six, so I was like, yeah, I like it.
They're mixing gray with other gray.
What?
Tom Clancy.
No,
Shut the fuck up.
Ghost Recon's not gray.
I have such a. It's brown.
Yeah, it's super brown.
Very brown.
No, it's got snow in it and stuff.
I haven't gotten there yet.
You haven't gone there? It's
No. Well, I
way up
just
north.
started playing again.
You can't have brown snow.
Yeah, you can.
I mean, yes, you can.
But in this
That's
one,
what I just said.
But in this
Oh.
one, it's white snow. It makes sense.
And it's not the snow; it's actually cocaine.
Golganya.
Cocaina.
I have that game. I don't play it.
I know you
I
don't
got
play.
it somehow. I don't know how I have it, but I have it.
I think you mentioned that before. You're like, oh yeah,
So-
I have Wildlands.
Okay.
I was like, what?
Hang on. So I played Mom Hid My Game, which it's a fucking free game on phones, but I can get it on my phone because it doesn't fit my phone screen size. They haven't updated it, and it's also full of ads, and I don't want that, so I paid $3 for it. 'Cause that's
On
how much it
Switch?
costs on Switch.
Okay.
So I got that game. That's a fun game. You have to find you just have to find the DS or whatever equivalent. It's like a wider version of a Game Boy Advance SP actually.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, you find that thing and it's humorous things there's an alligator in your living room and you have
No.
to fucking get a stick to open its mouth up to get the thing that's inside of it, or
I don't like.
I don't know, there's soccer players guarding it and you have to put a fly on them so they all fall over because that's how fragile soccer players are.
True.
They're the worst.
Yeah.
I've seen it.
Yeah. But yeah, eventually that game has a moral and it's real sad.
A moral?
Yeah.
What's the moral?
Listen to your mom.
On day 50, because every level is a different day of finding your game.
Okay.
And day 50, you get your game, and then the days go to day 1000, and he gets real fat because he locks his mom. You basically you lock your mom out by there's a guy.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there's a guy with a baseball bat, and you just take it from him and wedge it under the door handle so your mom can't get in. And like all of a sudden it's day 1000 and you're just like a fat fuck with like there's like trash bags all over your room, and like you have to like pick up trash or just like unblock the door finally. But if you touch the game, you lose because that's like the one time you're not supposed to touch the game. You're supposed to go outside and enjoy life. It's like that's
So
the moral of it. It is.
That's really weird.
It's like
I don't know how I feel about that at all.
It's like, well, and like the weird part for me is like I played it all at once too. So like I didn't even stop until I was done. I was like, oh shit,
You're like, fuck.
but on a deeper note for me personally, like I've had like this thing lately where I'm just like, I'm not playing shit as much,
Yeah.
and like I kind of don't miss it.
Yeah.
Like I still like it, but it's like when I was a kid, when we were kids in like high school or whatever, like it would be like, oh, I did like a whole thing of work and now, or like school or whatever, and now I'm coming home. Or like sometimes I'd have work after, depending on what it was like. And then it's like, oh, I get to play games for a little bit, but now it's just like I have all this time at work and I'm going crazy. So it's just like I come home and don't want to do more of the same shit.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So, and it's also like I'm sitting at home and I'm like, I own fucking 3 consoles and this PC for game stuff, and I'm just like, I don't want to do any of this. Like I don't. There's like other shit I want to do.
I know that feel, bud.
And I'm just like, I don't know.
One of the coolest things I ever did was in 2012 when I stopped playing. I stopped playing games for like 3 months.
Yeah.
Like I didn't touch a game
Yeah.
for, and I had left my my controller
Mhm.
plugged into my Xbox, and it charges it while it's off.
Mm-hmm.
And so I didn't touch my Xbox for like 3 months.
Yeah.
And I went upstairs in my house in out in the desert,
Yeah.
and I picked up the controller,
Mhm.
and it was burning.
Yeah.
It was burning hot, and I was like, "Fuck! I could have burned down my parents' house."
My God.
But regardless, that
Yeah.
like that was when I was like, "Oh man, I haven't touched this thing in forever," and I kind of just kept going for a while, and it was really cool.
Yeah.
Because at the time I was working at GameStop, so I was already just kind of submerged in it, and
Yeah.
it just got too much.
Yeah.
Like just too much of one thing can be
Mhm.
bad.
Yeah.
So that is like, if you're feeling this way, try keeping it going for a while.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's a video game centric podcast,
Yeah.
but it
Yeah,
happens.
take breaks.
Yeah.
It's called summer, all right?
Yeah.
Take some time off from
Yeah.
it.
Well, it's not like I don't want to play anything at all or whatever. It's just like,
That was when I read
Like-
a lot.
huh?
That was when I was reading a lot.
Yeah. Well, it's just like, I definitely have things I want to do, like getting a new job and shit, and
Yeah.
all that stuff. So it's like there's things I want to focus on. That's like, it's easier to do that now because I have less urge to do anything else.
Yeah, you're using your free time a little better.
So yeah, basically. But like yeah, like ever since I moved here, I haven't I was using the Xbox for a fucking camera stand for this show, and that's like all this week I haven't been in this room since we were in here last week
Yeah.
recording a show, and I just don't come in here. Like I don't know, I just don't. And
This is a studio.
yeah, I guess. But I mean, and yeah, like I haven't plugged in the PS3 or the PS4, either one. I guess I have a PS3 now because of McKenna's lazy. But yeah, like I mean, I have the Switch set up, and then, like I really don't even play like the Switch downstairs. I just have it there to like charge it.
Yeah.
Most
Just
times.
forever.
But like no, because I take it to work or whatever, and I play at work. But it's just like sometimes I'll take it and I'll just like do nothing. But it's like it's bad though because I always have something, so like I don't ever just do nothing. And I feel like I need to limit myself a little more to do nothing completely.
I mean, you should
Like
not
I
be
would-
doing nothing. You should be doing.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, if I have nothing to do entertainment wise, I'll finally like get bored enough to be like, I fucking need to do something productive to get my time or
You should
whatever.
smoke weed.
I don't know about that. That seems like a different pit.
Open up your horizons,
You open up that third eye.
Oh my,
man.
I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. I
Mhm.
drew a cat the other day. That was neat.
Yeah. I saw that cat. That was a handsome cat.
Thank you. What?
It
did
looks
that with
so
your finger?
mad.
Did it look bad?
No, I said it looks so mad.
Oh
The
yeah.
cat was like fucking.
I
hammered.
drew its eyes too narrow. It's a problem. I'm working on it.
It was one of the Siamese cats from Lady in the Tramp.
Where's Siamese?
Yeah, but it's you know what it's supposed to look like, right?
Yeah, the cat from
Ghost Trick.
Ghost Trick.
Yeah, which it didn't the fuck look like.
I was like,
I mean,
oh,
it had
is
like
that
the
what-
scarf and was black, but like
I mean, the
It
essence
looked like
of the cat was
the
there.
Persona 5 cat
it was just like it was like
without the white.
it was like
mouth.
the bad end cat where it's just like you fucked up, and it was just really
He's
mad.
mad.
It was after he got
Yeah.
run over by a car.
Yeah,
Creepy pasta cat.
yeah, I made it too.
It
mad.
had hyper realistic eyes.
Mm-hmm. No, it did not.
No.
I
Face
it
snipers
just- it
waiting
just-
on its rooftops to snipe
I
its
just
dirty
I
ass.
made the tops of the eyes like a straight line when they should have been like curved up.
I know.
You were putting too much thought into it.
No, I wasn't. I just didn't do it or whatever. After I was done with it, I looked at it and I wanted to change shit. And I was talking to Jason about it. He's like, instead of like minuscule changing shit, just draw it again.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I'll do that some other time. I'm not gonna redraw it right now. But
I was looking over some because my sister draws a lot.
Yeah.
And I was looking over some of her shit because she was moving out. She moved
that
out of
milkable?
her dorm at the university,
mm-hmm.
and I was like helping her move stuff, and she has like 17 copies of the same drawing, just over and over and over again. And I was like, oh shit, I didn't realize that's what you did. She's like, yeah, I just throw them away. I'm like, don't throw them away. I'm like, give me one. You know,
yeah,
I think it's a good idea because then it'll never be perfect. I'm not an artist.
Yeah.
I just look like one.
Well,
And it's
Kinda like
one
an
of those
asshole.
things. Shut the fuck up.
I'm gonna get you a beret.
So, yeah, I think it's a good idea. Try drawing. When's the last time you drew, aside from the cat?
Like a year ago, I tried drawing the Balrog from Cave Story, the little toaster-looking guy.
Well, that's what I was saying. We get in drawing, and like what we've been telling you too is like
I don't know.
try writing stuff.
Hey, maybe. What I really need is a job that keeps me occupied for 8 hours a day instead of just having more free time.
Well, yeah.
'Cause
But
I'm
in the
just,
meantime,
like, trying crazy.
do something new.
Yeah.
Read a book.
But I fucking drew that on my goddamn phone, which is this big, and I just like with my finger, I drew all that. It sucked.
I believe you.
My finger was like
Sausage fingers. I got those too.
Yeah, but that's why I couldn't do anything fine. That's why I fucked up the eyes. 'Cause I was like, I can't see underneath my goddamn.
You have a pinky.
Zoom.
No, it's still too big.
It's like the same size.
My fingers are weird.
Boo.
Look how my pinky.
Don't slap the
curves.
camera.
Sorry.
Fuck. Now we're all out of focus.
No, it's fine. I think.
That will be fine.
I don't know. I think churros. in focus.
I'm always out of focus.
Yeah,
Just
you're like
my
fucking.
eyes.
You're like fucking Sasquatch.
You have like your own like shade. The lighting over your face is bad.
I like my asthma.
Anyway. So I don't know. I've just been thinking about that.
Good.
Like,
I think it's a good idea.
maybe.
one more
Try something new. Everybody that's listening.
Yeah.
Churro.
Yeah,
Try
hey,
something
man.
new, you fuck.
I made food.
What?
What?
I made those
You
taquitos.
always make food. That's your job.
Well, no, I'm saying at home instead
Oh.
of microwave pizzas, helped make some taquitos.
Okay.
I just got.
Okay.
This was like 12 minutes ago, but Sebastian says, "Holy shit! I didn't know that first name thing. That actually just blew my mind. The Octopath thing."
Oh, yeah, I didn't know that either. Wait, what do you mean you helped make taquitos? You cooked. You cooked meat at work.
Yeah, I know. I'm
So you
saying,
cooked meat at home.
Yeah, and I don't cook home often anymore.
Alfin is that guy's name with the A, by the way. I had to look that up.
Alfin.
Alfie. Okay, so did you just cook meat and then made tacos and you got high? And that's,
No, it was a long
you should have
process.
done it. You should have gone high beforehand.
Which is great. Because I was like shredding chicken, and it would have been like just my thumb, just like shredded.
Wait, there were chicken tacos?
It was taquitos. I kept telling you.
He did take taquitos.
I'm sorry. Is there taquitos? Doesn't mean
Taquitos
chicken.
a roll taco. I hate the term roll taco, by the way.
It's a taco.
Yeah.
It's called a flauta.
A flauta.
Yeah.
Man.
It's a flute. That's what it's called, a flauta. It's those little thin ass. So you made the little microwave taquitos that have. Like,
I didn't make anything microwaved at all.
You can't make a microwave.
Did you make tortillas?
Yeah, we fried them up and.
No,
rolled them
you
up.
made tortillas.
No, we didn't make tortillas.
Anyway.
we bought tortillas and we
More importantly,
fried them.
we were talking about Aquaman.
Yeah. yeah.
Oh right.
There's something way better. Shazam trailer.
Shazam looks great.
It looks so fucking dope.
So that's what DC needs to be doing.
Yeah.
That is what they need to keep doing. That I understand.
I mean, Aquaman looks neat too.
I'm excited for Aquaman
Yeah.
because Black Manta.
Yeah,
Fine,
that's fine.
An ocean master.
but Shazam looks great
It looks
because
fun.
it looks really funny.
Yeah.
and that's what they need to be doing.
It also just looks fun.
Yeah.
Like it's a superhero that's like happy to be a superhero.
Well, he's 13.
Hey, what's
Yeah.
up? I'm a superhero.
He's 14.
So good. I'm really excited for that
gonna
one.
be great.
I think what's the name? Zachary Quinto? No, Zachary Quinto. Fuck. Zachary
Levi.
Quinto's not.
Levi.
Levi. Zachary Levi.
Yeah.
He looks great.
Yeah, he does.
Like I think he's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
Like, it looks like a fun movie.
It looks fun.
They're doing advertisements for 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
Cool.
It looks great.
Yeah.
And don't forget, The Rock's the villain.
Yeah.
He's Black.
The Rock's gonna be the villain. He's Black Adam.
Oh fuck! I didn't even think about
Which
that.
is also it's gonna be really cool.
They didn't show him in the trailer.
No, they didn't.
Nope. I mean that's fine.
Yeah.
I love The Rock
It's
too.
to throw a hard ball to the normies.
Just as expected of normies.
It looks really fun.
Yeah,
I'm super excited.
I'm
for
really I'm happy that
Yeah.
this movie's coming out.
Well, because like I told you guys last week,
Shazam doesn't get enough.
2 weeks ago or whatever. Like I had my mom, because I had her watch all those Marvel movies.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know if I should ever watch the DC ones, but now I'm like, maybe I should to get her ready for Shazam because that's gonna be.
I still enjoy all the DC movies just fine.
I mean, I like most.
I think
of them.
everyone overreacts to them.
Yeah.
They're very enjoyable.
Yeah.
Man of Steel's really good.
Yeah.
And so is Wonder Woman.
Yeah. I like Batman vs Superman, even though I haven't seen the actual like the ultimate.
I still need. I'll bring it over next time.
Okay,
it's good.
But like what we saw in theaters, I thought was all right.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah,
the stuff they cut out of it is like so like it's so relevant to the story that, but it's like they don't cut out like big chunks. They cut out like we'll take out 2 minutes from this scene and like 3 seconds from this scene and shit. Like
I mean, the only way it suffers those movies is like when you compare them to Marvel stuff because like they've been doing it right for so long. I feel like more or less.
The Marvel movies seem a little bit more mindless.
A little bit, yeah.
Like they're just like, here's all this fucking flashy shit,
right.
you know. And I guess that's what it's.
And a lot of it is build up for like the next thing instead of being like about what it is.
None of the movies are deep. Like just to get that out
really.
None aside from the.
I don't feel like any of superhero movie really is.
Who's the directed the Dark Knight trilogy?
Christopher Nolan.
Aside from those,
dude,
those are great.
Hang on.
No matter what anybody
let's
says.
go off on that for a second.
Okay.
That's turning 10 years old this year, and they're gonna have it playing in IMAX. You want to go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That'd be
All
so
three
dope.
of them?
Yeah. Oh, no, just Dark Knight. Dark Knight is 10 years old this year.
Oh shit.
Yeah. We got unless that already happened. I don't know. I need to.
I think it's at the end of August. I think.
Ooh.
I'm down.
Yeah, it'd be fun.
That was a good movie to watch in theaters.
Yeah, it was.
What was I gonna say?
The fucking semi thing is so cool.
We can always guess which window breaks at the beginning. We do that every time the movie starts at the house. The window that breaks as soon as the movie starts. Remember?
I don't remember. It's been so long.
We watch it a lot of.
I don't think I've seen that since like I don't think I've gone back and watched all of those since like Dark Knight came out.
They're good.
Or not Dark Knight.
The
third one, the Bane one.
Yabba dabba doo, Batman.
That movie's great.
The third one?
Yeah.
It's fine.
Dark Knight Rises.
No, it's great. You just have to take out the middle.
No.
Just take out the middle.
No.
Just get rid of the prison. We don't need the prison.
Get rid of.
It's not even Santa Prisca.
Get
rid of it.
Where's the part where they teach Batman instant transmission? Because he has that in that movie. He uses it twice.
He does.
He's in a hole in the ground, and he teleports back to Gotham somehow.
Clean shaven.
And then he escapes a nuke going off.
First of all, a razor's 30 cents. 2,
What?
he's still rich.
He's not rich enough to contact yard rats or whatever and fucking learn instant transmission.
He's got credit everywhere. Everybody knows him. That movie's so good.
It's like Kim Possible. It's like, thanks for doing that favor for us. We're going to get you.
I love Bane in that fucking
Bane's
movie.
good.
He's so good.
Bane's funny.
It's so good.
He's meme lord supreme.
Your precious armory. Gratefully accepted.
Oh, good. Oh, yes. I was wondering which would break first. Your spirit or your body.
That gives you power over me?
That dude's been in
Oh, I love him.
3 Christopher Nolan movies, and every time they put him in something, you can't hear his voice.
He's been a man in the mask.
Or he has an accent in fucking, or his accent is just too thick. Inception is you just can't understand him. He's
okay. So there's that one, and then he was in Batman.
Yeah.
And then Dunkirk, where he
has a fucking
getting caught was part of his plan.
He has like the air thing over his face because he's in a jet.
Absolute madman. No one is.
His teeth are a little bit weird.
Yeah.
And that's fine, you know.
And then now in Venom, he has a really bad accent too.
That's not Nolan.
No, just still in Venom.
General.
Yeah,
that's fine.
I'm also really excited for Venom.
It looks fine, I guess.
Fuck. It's gonna be fine.
I want Spider-Man to be in it, and it's not gonna happen. So it makes me sad.
Whatever. I'm excited.
Fine.
I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah, whatever.
He's grown on me.
More importantly than any of this stuff.
You might say I'm a little hardy.
That's
thinking
fine.
about him.
More important and more hardy than any of this stuff that came from San Diego Comic-Con is they're bringing back Clone Wars True. It's gonna be so good.
It's so good. I forgot they're starting with the Siege of Mandalore. I was like,
yep.
I like fucking fell over.
I think it's 12 episodes just for Siege of Mandalore.
I don't give a.
I'll take all. Yeah. I'm saying they're putting like real time into it.
It's so good.
It's gonna be good.
I don't believe you guys.
No, it's fucking incredible.
It's good.
I just don't care about Star Wars as much as you guys.
That's fine.
I wish I did. I honestly wish I did.
Oh no, I get it.
But I don't.
I fucking love.
There's not much I can do about that.
I fucking love it.
Why? Why do you love it so much? Why do you guys care about Star Wars as much as we do?
I personally care about it.
Hold on, before you answer that question that you just asked me, or that I just asked you. Because I understand that a lot of people that care about Star Wars hate Star Wars now, which is weird.
That's true.
So
I still love Star Wars. I just don't have to like all of it. That's my tits.
I like all of it.
Okay, all of it.
Yeah.
And you don't like all of Star Wars.
Yeah.
I like all of it, but to a lesser degree than Churro.
Why?
Just I'm not like crazy about it because once you get crazy about something, then you can't hate it, and I just like enjoy it for what it is. I'm like that's
until
fine.
it's like a horseshoe because like when you can love something so much you hate everything new that's not the original shit, which is I guess what's going on now. I enjoy Star Wars just fine. I just don't care that much about it.
Well, like I like Star Wars, but I don't care that there was a point in time where like a lot of stuff that people made became not canon. Like I just don't care.
Yeah,
and Churro does.
I was just bummed.
But I just straight up doesn't faze me. I'm just like, that's fine.
Whatever.
I was like,
I think actually that's when I got more into it. I was just like, oh, here's a fresh start.
Well,
everything I watch from here
well,
on
like
is canon now.
that's like the thing where just like it's like, oh, it's as if that shit was really good. That's why they're having to grab some of that shit and bring it back,
right?
Because it's prime cuts and people like that shit.
But I guess like I just like
people like prime
cuts.
cuts.
I don't get as bummed as people do.
Well, there's definitely people who go fucking way crazier.
But
than
I'm saying
like fucking relax.
When we finished Clone Wars, I was like, okay, that's all there is, and like it sucks that I got canceled, but whatever. But then like now they're bringing it back. I'm like, that's cool.
I was doing like the worm. It was crazy. And then I did the reverse one. That wasn't moving.
The difference between me and Churro is I saw Rogue One and had a good time. He saw Rogue One and cried at the end.
Because I'm a big baby.
I understand exactly what you're saying.
Okay,
that's fine. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
It was really good.
Don't cry. Don't cry.
Oh, I fucking weep.
That was also like they showed Leia at the end of that, and it was like a week after she died.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right, that was.
Like, rest in peace, Carrie Fisher.
And they had like the CG Carrie Fisher that was all young.
Yeah, that's a little weird.
Back when that's how everyone liked her. Pristine mint in box Carrie Fisher.
Mint.
I don't know about mint.
I don't know. They had.
She certainly was in box.
They had CG. Well, she is now.
Thank you, Ryan. That's what
Sorry, just getting it out there. Real obvious for the people in the back. CG Tarkin was good in that too.
Yeah. People argue about CG Tarkin all the time. Like, I enjoyed it.
Better than Episode 3 bloated Tarkin.
Yeah, that was a weird one.
So bad.
You know what? The thing about Tarkin is that people think he looked weird. He looked weird in the original movies. So I don't know.
That's just a weird,
he didn't
weird
look
man.
like a real man.
It's a weird man's.
He's got like straight up polygons in his face.
Oh, we got a hashtag too soon, probably because my box joke.
It's been a year. All right.
And there's the Panders the.
Oh, thank you.
Yes. Right. Panders.
Chester Bennington passed away a year ago, like 2 days ago.
That's
a year. Yeah. So I was way more sad over that.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
And that fool, you should probably make fun of more.
That's like 2 years ago now. It's been 2 years.
Damn. Anyway, he says, or she, I can't tell. They're
anyway,
whatever, doesn't matter. For me personally, it's a love-hate relationship. Leia should not have the ability to use the Force. Whatever, it's fine.
Like I mean, I understand that whoever that person. Thank you for listening. I understand that person's concerns as far as it, like she never expressed it. She never showed ability to use it before, except I guess in the extended universe or the comics. But nobody gives a shit about those really.
And see, that's where I come in. Where I'm just like, well, actually, she has it. She's never expressed interest in it.
Yeah, she's been honing it in secret for 20 years, and she has like force pull like Scorpion.
Yeah,
get over here.
Yeah, like backwards.
Backwards. Yeah,
she's got pull from Mass Effect more than anything.
Well, that's why
I'm saying if you're Scorpion and you're doing that thing, but it's a whole fucking ship, you're gonna get pulled towards it. You're not pulling a dude towards
you. Don't know.
I mean, yeah, maybe.
I mean, it's in space. Technically, it wouldn't make a difference. Space has. Technically, you could move a ship by yourself.
The bigger thing that people get pissed about in that Last Jedi is that all of a sudden Star Wars has fuel now, and that's not a thing that people have talked about before. They're like, we're running out of fuel. That's never been a concern in any Star Wars movie before.
Yeah,
but now it is.
I thought they had nuclear reactors in them.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
That shit doesn't
It doesn't matter.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I don't get.
People breathe in the vacuum of space. It doesn't matter. It's fine. Yeah, there's open doors all the time.
No, they have fucking lasers over them.
Oh my god.
They do.
Not all the time.
Yeah, lasers are vacuum seals in space.
Yeah, man.
Okay, now I understand what you guys are getting. So
no, it's silly. People get crazy over it. And I get crazy over it too sometimes.
They get into the weeds, literally, figuratively.
People get real mad about shit when like they introduce something new that shouldn't have been there before or whatever.
Like the light speed thing.
in
people are mad that R2 had jets.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, when R2D2 in the prequels has like on the side of his legs there, turn them. rotate him towards
This-
you, like that
this
right
way.
there. Like on the sides of his legs, those would pop out, and he would have like jetpacks, like little jets that fly
Yeah.
out. But he didn't have those in 4, 5, and 6, the original trilogy. So why didn't he fucking have it? Because I could have got him out of so many jams in the fucking original trilogy.
Because he got updated.
Well, my thing is just
Updated in the past.
My thing is I'm using the excuse for now. It's just like he doesn't have fuel anymore. He's fucking like 80 years old. But he straight up like kills droids by like using like an oil. He's like Inspector Gadget in the fucking prequels. It's crazy.
Oh, it's true. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, it's goddamn crazy.
Yeah.
It's goddamn crazy.
It's fucking nuts.
Doesn't make any fucking sense, but I love it.
It's called R2D2 and the Yoo-Hoos.
This guy's saying laser seal. That's right.
Okay, yeah, that's what I said. So he knows. So is this his face right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where
That's
the
his
midget
eye.
is.
Oh, so that's an.
Stop it.
No,
Recipes
the
Kenny Baker.
The midget was in
Must
here.
be. He's in all of it. He turns the head.
Does this thing shoot anything? I
What?
feel like it should.
No, this is what? This thing here?
Yeah, that disc drive.
No, that's his manipulator arms. It comes out so he can like work on shit. And then he's got his little disc drive like dick thing.
How does BB-8's dome thing like rotate?
And
Like,
it's magnetic.
It stays on it, but then sometimes he has like a stick that pushes his head up.
Because future shit.
Fucking Star Wars is so dumb. That's why I always have like this little barrier.
The stick is actually attached to the head.
Ever since when I was 13,
It doesn't go up. It goes down.
ever since I was 13, I got left at Brian's aunt's house and we watched The Ring, and I got real scared, like fucking real scared. My mom was like, "It's just movies. It's all fake." So like at a certain point, I'm just like, "That doesn't make sense," but it's movies, so I don't care. Like I have like this little it's like a little layer of disconnect.
Yeah, wow.
And that's fine.
Oh shit! This guy he says, "I think it's less getting upset about new things rather than things don't make sense from the previous movies. I personally consider the comics to be completely separate from the completely separate from the productions." Okay.
I guess he means movies. Yeah.
I agree, though. In the comics, it makes more sense, but in the movies, it just comes out of nowhere. Hope that makes sense.
Yeah, and that's a good point.
Yeah.
Some people are expecting the continuity between the movies to remain within the movies.
Yeah.
Like the idea being that you shouldn't have to read the comics to get the full brunt of the story. Right?
Hang on. So Star Wars, more than anything, more than any other universe, for like movies and shit, like does its best to incorporate that shit. Like in episode 7 or whatever, The Force Awakens, like they brought that back. Like you don't know how all of a sudden Anakin's lightsaber got to fucking the Orange Goblin's castle.
It's Maz Kanata.
Doesn't matter.
Fuck.
So after that was made, hang on. After that was made, they made a book. Hang on, true. Fucking get my
The
Mexicans
brown one.
confused. Yeah, sorry. All right, just laugh it up. He's like, she's a little goblin.
Not a goblin.
She's like if no,
She's like what? She's yeah. Asshole.
Yoda's a goblin.
Hang on, no. Maz Kanata is like if you got Edna Mode from Incredibles and she got hit by the she got hit by the tank of waste in RoboCop. That's fucking Maz Kanata.
She looks like what Lily's
Thank you, my
Asian
weirdest section.
shop would look like. Like she's
Like a humanoid version.
That's her whole castle
literally
is the
Lily's-
fish hell. Yeah.
It's got that little fun little Rasta bead.
Anyway, so you don't know because last time you see that lightsaber, it falls off of fucking Cloud City,
Yeah.
and then like all of a sudden it's in this bitch's castle,
The
right?
goblin.
Yeah, the goblin's castle.
It's not a goblin.
It's a goblin.
What is this?
It's a goblin. And Rancors are trolls. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Same shit, different names. No, but then like after they made that, they had like the parameters for being like, okay, it gets lost here and it's found here, and then somebody made a book describing what happens with that lightsaber all the way to that shit.
Okay.
And you don't have to read that book; it's just there. You don't fucking have to know everything about how
Extra
everything
shit.
gets where it is, but it's neat to know that
Right.
kind of shit, as opposed to like fucking.
But
But like they do it worse than like Marvel shit, where it's like, oh, here's Winter Soldier, and like here's this bald guy. I guess he's in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Nobody knows. Like it doesn't matter, and that shit's just they do it way worse than Marvel shit. Like they try, but like it doesn't go backwards. You know, like some of the shit like Rebels. It's like a spin-off show, not spin-off, but it's not the movies. You know.
yeah.
But Darth Vader's still in it.
And, this,
Yeah.
and it has like what Darth Vader was doing before.
But they have like Daredevil, and they have Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. But fucking like Iron Man's not in that, or maybe he's in like one episode. I didn't watch that show, but you know what I mean.
Nick Fury was in one episode for 5 minutes.
That's what I'm saying. Like they don't have like the big shit. Like Star Wars does a good job of having like all their stuff intertwined like that.
The important shit is in the movie.
But I'm also saying like for the movies, you don't have to know all that shit. It's cool when they do that. Like fucking Forrest Whitaker's character in Rogue One is a character from Clone Wars, and like he's like fatter and like it's crazy now.
Lies.
Yeah, exactly. And it's good.
Gullet will tell you.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Well, I mean that's the thing is that because these people clearly didn't have a problem with it back when they had the original trilogy, and then all the extended bullshit that they literally just came up with, right?
Yeah.
But then all of a sudden it became established. Yeah. And then there was the Generation 2 bullshit they came up with, and they're like, no, this is not established. Yeah. Only the original shit we came up with.
The thing is, though, and this is like a whole other thing that people get mad about because they get mad about everything.
George Lucas didn't come up with all that shit.
No. George Lucas didn't come up with anything that's good about Star Wars, but he didn't. And anything he did, he stole from something.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Hamlet.
Or no, Hidden Fortress or whatever that movie was. Yeah.
Dune.
Hamlet is
sure. Any of that shit. Anyway, what was I saying? But like now they made all that shit like not canon or whatever. But it's like that's all shit that people made over like 30 years of 40 years of Star. Like they made all that up. Like half of it, like it's like borderline fan fiction. Like the only thing that doesn't make it fan fiction is it's published like officially, you know what I mean? And it's like under like LucasArts or whatever that shit. But now they made it all not canon, but then Disney can go like, oh, all this stuff was good, I'll cherry pick what I want out of it, and then because they've done that with the blue guy Thrawn. And like, and they take little things at it, and they're like, we'll make it like, and it's cool when they do it because it's like they put like actual money into it. And it's just like, here's the fucking series. It's crazy. Bam. Yeah. Darth Maul has fucking spider legs. It's goddamn nuts. I love it.
See, that's like people, if you don't like pay attention to all that stuff, like Darth Maul died in episode 1, but he's in spoilers. Solo.
For spoilers for the end of Solo, he's like the main like villain behind everything. Like he's like so high up on the food chain. That,
what?
He shows up at the very end. He's like a hologram. He's like, oh, I'm in charge of this fucking like these bad guys.
And he has his robo legs.
Yeah, he does. But like you wouldn't know what that came from. But there's like a fucking arc in Clone Wars where he's like he comes back, like somebody like recruits or like.
Fuck, that sounds cool.
It's super fucking cool. Like there's a whole arc in Clone Wars where there's like another guy that's like from his tribe or whatever, and
the spiky head.
Yeah, the spiky head guys. And this guy goes and finds his brother Darth Maul or whatever, and like he like keeps him, he like saves him from being insane, and like gives him like better legs, and like
finds him with spider legs, and his horns are all.
And it's just and Clone Wars is so cool because there's like this ongoing like tension between him and Obi-Wan, because Obi-Wan's the one that fucking took his legs, and like he keeps like either getting away or like besting him. It's like it's so fucking cool to just be like, here's another rivalry that you'll never know about if you only watch the movies, but it's like this huge thing because you go from Obi-Wan being like, oh, Anakin, I have the high ground, to being like the oldest man that's like, oh, this is true in a certain way or whatever. But there's like this whole middle part that's fucking so dope.
I can't seem to remember owning a droid. Owns a droid in the third movie, but whatever.
Yeah. And shit like that is cool, but it's not worth getting upset about.
Yeah.
So
I mean that's fine.
Yeah.
That's cool. I mean I still haven't seen Solo, so maybe that makes sense.
People get real mad about that casino planet in Last Jedi, but I love that shit. I love it, Churro. It's just fun.
The designs are cool.
There's another little goblin in that one. He puts coins in BB-8. I love that shit.
Yeah, and the fucking disc drive. That's what I said. That's why I'm asking if he shoots anything.
It opens up.
It's
not
like,
this part. The top part. It's got like a fucking hole right here.
I don't know.
It looks like you'd fit in a disc drive in there, like a disc in there.
Maybe that's the way he could.
Still not sure about how I feel about Disney pulling Star Wars from Netflix though. Isn't Disney still? Are they doing that?
It's there for now, but it's going to be pulled once.
They're doing like their own streaming thing. Ugh, annoying. That does suck.
Oh, great! Another thing to pay for.
Yeah, maybe
I'm gonna pay for it.
I mean, if it's just like fucking concentrated Disney in my veins, then fucking pay for that shit. Yeah,
I can just listen to.
Especially if it's just like there forever.
Over and over.
That's
again.
the best song.
I know.
I love you. Oh my god. I love that shit so much.
It's a great song.
It's really good.
That's like the one. That's like the one song I do sing in the car all the time. It's a great fucking song.
Is that how you pump yourself up?
Yeah.
That's fucking pumped as fuck.
Who put the glad in
I do like curls with my dick with that song. It's crazy. Anyway,
what?
Anyway,
pick a dad. No, cover your ears.
Pick a dad. Where's the holes in his ears?
What?
She doesn't have ear holes. The ear holes are down there.
Down where?
The circles?
Yeah, little red circles.
That's
Okay.
his ears.
Anyway, wow, we've gone off track. Not really that we have track. Wow, that's an asshole on my picture.
But speaking of things like I care
Thanks,
about like
Benjamin.
way too much,
Oh, yeah.
is like the
Girlfriend?
lore. No, I love her, but the lore in Overwatch, like they just got their hamster guy, Hammond, the Wrecking Ball.
Wrecking Ball, Hammond.
He's live tonight, so
That's cool.
yeah. So I'm gonna go home and
Try that
fucks
out.
with that. Yeah,
Yeah.
try
What-
out that hamster hole.
I know you care a lot about the lore, but I can assure you, you don't need to.
No, I'm absolutely don't need to.
You don't need to know the lore for anything.
That's true.
It's just all like.
But, like,
it's
that's
a
the thing,
fun.
too,
It's
it's
a fun
like
distraction.
fucking Overwatch retcons its own stories like 90% of the
Oh,
time.
yeah.
So I'm just like, well, that is what it is, you know.
Oh, it's Overwatch Legends now.
Yeah, Overwatch
Wonderful.
Legends. Fuck. Nah.
They'll come out with a novel. They did
They've
with
come
Diablo.
out with comics already
Yeah, there's been comics.
that are story.
That's how you find
relevant.
out about Tracer's lesbian girlfriend for Christmas.
Cheers, love.
She gets her like a sweater, and it's her and the fucking ape. And they're like, "Merry Christmas."
Ape.
What's
Wonderful.
It's Winston.
Winston, is he an ape or a gorilla?
He's
Ain't,
gorilla.
ain't nothing wrong with lesbians.
No,
Or Tracer.
There's something wrong with Tracer.
No.
I love Tracer.
Why?
Tracer's his
She's
wife.
the mascot. I don't know. She's cool.
Is she the mascot?
Yeah, she's on the cover of the game.
So?
What? So that's
What so? Yeah, it's
Is
Mercy.
it-
Mama Mercy's where it's at. Oof.
Yeah, anyway.
actually the best one. Sombra. I'm just gonna say
Listen.
Sombra's pretty good.
No, she's got
He's trying to
fucking-
win our favor.
She's got bare feet. It's gross.
What?
No, she's wearing like
She has human feet.
She's wearing toe shoes.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. It's fucking gross. She's wearing fucking Vibrams.
Diapers.
I'm fine, thank you.
Anyway,
Yeah, what was I going to say? I mean, that's fine. I'm glad you enjoyed the lore for that. Like, it just seems like people get upset over a lot of stuff.
Oh yeah, they really
it's
do.
okay. It's okay to just enjoy things, which is why I'm not that mad at the. I'm not
Bach.
mad at like the DC movies anymore. I never really was, but I just don't understand why people get so mad at them. I enjoyed Suicide Squad.
because that's not that my Batman doesn't kill guys or whatever.
Fuck your Batman.
Fuck Batman. We didn't talk about that.
Except that looks fucking bad. Okay, there's
That
a
looks
difference.
atrocious.
So it's okay.
You're gonna have. So we're talking about Titans. They dropped a trailer for Titans, which is live action Teen Titans, but like not Teens anymore because
They're
that's.
just Titans.
I mean, they have that in the comics though. They have Titans that are all grown up. Like Wally West has like a wife and shit.
Titans all grown up.
Basically, yeah, all grown up like Rugrats.
Yeah.
But like, I think the most offensive thing for me in that trailer that I never realized from the comics, like I don't know if that's a thing. I don't read like a ton of Batman,
What's
but like
that?
he has R-shaped like shuriken.
No, that's not a thing.
I hate that so much. That bugged me more than anything. Like
is-
fuck Batman made me laugh.
It's literally
But
they
I was
took
just-
the Robin R
Yeah.
and just fucking
he just
made it
he
into
can
a
throw
knife.
it. Wait, I gotta show you the pro ZD thing or whatever.
No,
the
especially-
the Asian guy that like does those like
Oh,
minute-long
yeah,
videos.
yeah.
He reenacted the trailer. It's hilarious.
Wait, what?
You know that fat guy with the glasses that always does like videos of like just him and himself.
Just like
Basically,
they're like 4-second video, like not 4
they're
seconds,
like
but
they're,
like,
like
quick.
a minute long.
No, I haven't seen
His
that.
name's Pro ZD.
You'll
Alright,
recognize him if
so-
you see him.
so-
I'll pull it up.
We'll look him up in a second. No, just show it to me later because we can't stream it because it's gonna.
But no, there's so many things. I mean, just I don't think I told him I don't think Beast Boy's gonna transform into an actual animal.
Yeah,
he's just gonna have like the power of said animal
Because that would cost way too much.
to transform into just like
It looks like a CW show.
Are your eyes really good?
Yeah, now they
Okay,
are.
so you can see
They
this
are.
guy.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, it looks like Benjamin. Love you, Ben.
Yeah. I love that.
That
Even though that's why I
okay?
had-
Yeah, no, it looks like a CW show. It looks bad. It looks like Wonder Woman. It looks comparable or worse than
Gossip Girl?
Supergirl.
Yeah.
It
I like Supergirl though.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
But like,
But that's not what I'm saying. Supergirl is good.
Yeah.
This does not look good.
Yeah.
Okay. The thing that bothered me the most about the trailer is the superimposed blood. Like I don't know if
Is that what was bad?
it's very noticeable.
I thought you were gonna say Starfire was too black for you.
Also that. So I was talking to Hatham about that. He's like, I have a problem with this too. I'm like, great.
they're gonna run into problems when they get to Starfire's sister, Blackfire. She has a sister named Blackfire.
She does have a sister. She's like the goth one.
Yeah.
That's
So
gonna
hang
look weird.
on. So this guy that keeps talking with us, this
Hello, sir.
Anders the Panders, whatever,
Yeah.
says Senior Titans, and he says Cyborg all rusted, Raven's a hippie, Beast Boy's using a walker. They should do that. That'd be way better.
They did a future episode in Teen Titans.
That's
Like
just-
Robin was the only cool one. He became Nightwing.
I don't understand why Robin's like fuck Batman, but he's still Robin. He's not fucking like Nightwing.
Yeah.
Because it's Dick Grayson, right?
I think it's supposed to be
Flying
Dick.
Graysons and all that shit.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Did Dick Grayson ever get that angry with Batman? I thought it was just.
He doesn't get along.
He
in
eventually
comics.
gets sick of being Robin and becomes Nightwing, which is way better.
Like, especially in like the animated series.
There's a
he's not
there's
fan
a
of
real
Robin.
good
but he
like
doesn't even use the sticks.
there's a real good like 7 issues where he's Batman and it's fucking awesome.
Yeah,
Really?
Grant Morrison's run.
Yeah, Grant Morrison's run of Batman has Dick Grayson becomes because Batman's like lost in time or something because Darkseid.
Oh, is that when he fucking becomes like caveman Batman?
yeah,
Pirate Batman?
yeah,
Okay.
all that shit.
I read those. I just
Yeah.
didn't read.
Yeah, that's like called the Return to Bruce Wayne or some shit.
Yeah.
That's like a weird mini arc. But yeah, it's like
Kills a giant bat.
It's like Batman's like actual son Damian Wayne, who's been a good character as Robin, and then like fucking Dick Grayson Batman. It's so good.
It's
so
really good. It's really good.
He's such a good Batman.
All right.
Even Jason Batman was really good.
Wait, who's Damon Wayne's mother?
Damian
Is,
Wayne.
is it
It's
Huntress?
Ra's al Ghul's
Talia
daughter.
al Ghul.
Talia al
Okay.
Ghul. Yeah.
It changes though.
Does it?
Yeah, you know,
Oh
you want to
my
know who it's supposed to? Well, you know who it's Talia.
Yeah.
That's the mother. But
Okay.
apparently, right now, it's I guess comic book spoilers. Apparently, it might be Deathstroke's kid instead.
Oh my
I was like,
God.
you fucking assholes, knock it off.
Cut.
Yeah, absolutely.
Leave Batman alone. He already didn't get married. Spoilers for issue 50.
Yeah.
Is
that's
that what
it.
people are getting upset about?
People are freaking out about
They
it.
built it up because there's
The art in that comic looks great.
Yeah,
Love it.
Yeah, and it's a Tom King book, so it's real good.
That
But
makes sense. That makes
there,
sense.
there's like this thing that they do in comics, and they've done it always, where like status quos can't change.
It's called They Don't Deliver.
So, well, it's just they can't because they feel like if Batman gets married, he has nothing to fight for anymore. He's happy, so he can't be Batman anymore, which is dumb because then he has a wife he could fight for, or something, you know. But they just
Yeah,
like
but they're
don't.
never gonna kill off Catwoman.
That's what I'm saying.
Spoilers.
But I mean, they could and just bring her back or something. So they
Like
do
they
that to
always
fucking
do.
everybody. I think, yeah. I'm pretty sure. Have they brought back Ben Parker? Is he the only comic character that hasn't come back?
He might be, but there's probably a multiverse where he's Spider-Man. So
I'd read the fuck out of that.
Oh my god! But like for a
Like,
while,
everybody's using computers.
for a while, the only characters that didn't come back were Ben Parker and Barry Allen, and then Barry Allen came back, and now he's like the biggest fucking Flash.
no, Gwen Stacy never came back either.
That's true. And now
Never.
she's Gwenpool
Yeah.
and Gwen and all that bullshit.
There's actually an animated
Higgins
thing.
is really upset about that.
Gwenpool?
He doesn't like Gwenpool.
He doesn't like Gwenpool.
Gwenpool's awful, but there's actually an animated thing with like what is it? Squirrel Girl, what's her fuck, Spider Gwen, and what's the other one? Miss Marvel, not Captain Marvel, Miss Marvel, the small like Middle Eastern one.
Oh, Ms. Marvel or whatever. Yeah,
and they're doing like an animated thing with that. It looks charming enough that I might actually watch it. I love animated shit,
Hang on.
and it's always way better than
Let
the
me go
fucking
back.
live action.
Did you know that Shazam isn't actually called Shazam?
It's called Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate that so much.
Why?
It's been like 4 years, and they're like, we have to call him Shazam now. It's like that's the fucking wizard's name. It bothers me so much. Like out of all shit, we were just talking about how fandoms get all mad about whatever, and like I don't even like Captain Marvel that much, but that's the fucking wizard's name. You don't
The
give a,
wizard's name is Shazam.
That-
I'm sorry. And then
that's like I was telling Trevor, this is like my nerdy version of people are like, oh, it's actually Frankenstein's monster. Frankenstein is the doctor. Like that's similar to like the fucking wizard is Shazam and he's Captain Marvel. And I don't even care if he's called Captain Marvel. Like that can be that fucking butch whatever chick that's like Marvel Superman now. That's fine. But call him like Captain Thunder or something. Why does he have to be fucking Shazam? Doesn't make any goddamn sense.
They'll figure it out.
Because
I hate it.
because what's the actual kid's name?
Billy Batson.
So it's Billy Batson.
Billy.
And then Billy Batson plus Shazam, right?
Yeah.
Equals Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
But
He
you know,
says Shazam and he gets.
that makes sense.
Because he gains the power of the wizard.
I mean, yeah, you're right. That's not a thing to get upset about. But
No,
I
it's
understand
not
where
at
you're because I'm the type of person that gets mad when they call Frankenstein's monster.
Yeah.
When they don't call Frankenstein
Yeah.
Yes.
monster Frankenstein.
What do
Or
they call his-
whichever way that makes sense.
What about Frankenstein's Monster's Bride? You have to say the full title.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Mary Shelley's Frankenstein's monster Frankenstein, which doesn't make sense either.
My favorite part of
Uh-huh.
when you Google Shazam if you do like Shazam DC Comics and find the Wikipedia, it says Captain Marvel.
That's good.
Makes me
Yeah.
happy.
Thought it was gonna be like that
Is
Shaq movie.
that specifically just a problem with the fact that it's that it says Marvel in the name? I presume so, because they don't want to say Captain Marvel. That's a DC property.
There's a
People
whole
get confused over dumb as shit.
No,
so.
it's there's a whole thing about it. Like there's like a whole if you look up the Wikipedia for it, there's like a whole like multiple paragraph thing about copyright infringement lawsuits and cancellation, but like none of it has to do with Captain Marvel. It's like some other thing.
Oh really?
Yeah, and then like they brought him back, but I guess there was like people. That's the excuse they used. Is like there was like it wasn't even a law thing. Like they could use Captain Marvel if they wanted to, but they're like people get confused because Captain Marvel's been a thing for Marvel for so. Because like they didn't use Captain Marvel for so long after
Yeah.
like he had like one of the best Captain Marvel books is Kingdom Come. If you've read that, it's fucking incredible.
Isn't that Superman? Technically a Superman comic?
It's like everybody.
It's a Justice League.
It's just like every like DC Universe comic or
Done
whatever.
by the great Alex Ross.
It's if you were to list like good Superman stories, you would put that in there because he's a pivotal part of it or whatever. Okay. And like Shazam is like, or Shazam, fuck, I'm fucking it up.
Oh
now.
no,
Captain Marvel is like brainwashed or whatever, so it's like a good story for him too because he redeems himself at the end. But yeah, there's like a certain period of time where like they just didn't use him, and then like when they brought him back, they're like, we'll call him Shazam now because that's what people think of when they think of him, I guess, and whatever.
It's a big
people
long
are
thing.
like, we'll call him Shazam, but they don't know what it stands for.
What's it stand for?
It's the wizard.
Solomon. No, it's Solomon because it's all the powers he gets. It's Solomon. It's Hercules. It's what is it? I'll look it up over here. Atlas, Zeus, Achilles, and Mercury.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
It's like
deep.
It's like the wisdom of Solomon, the strength of Hercules.
Wait, King Solomon?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
like King Solomon from the Bible, and then Hercules.
Yeah, King of Israel. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, it was super cool.
That's
good shit.
That's a hell of a reference.
Yeah, yeah.
He's Earth's mightiest mortal.
Is that what it is?
Huh?
Is that what he calls him?
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, cool. But he's also bulletproof. So where does that come from?
He's a lot.
Hercules.
Hercules wasn't bulletproof.
I don't know. Yeah, I wasn't around.
It's probably from Zeus. I don't think they had guns
That's lightning.
at the time. Great, but it's okay. I just want to make sure because Shazam uses magic, right? And that means that he's Superman's sort of foil in that way.
Basically, yeah. But they are on the same team.
I understand that now. But that was part. I guess that would be.
It'd be like who would win in a fight.
So okay, wisdom of Solomon, strength of Hercules, stamina of Atlas, power of Zeus, which enhances all Marvel's other physical abilities and allows for interdimensional travel. A for the courage of Atlas, again another A. Or no, sorry, Achilles. Courage of Achilles, which would include invulnerability from ancient mythology. That's who has invulnerability. Invulnerability, Jesus Christ. M for the speed of Mercury, and by extension, the power to fly.
Neat.
So yeah.
Cool.
It's good shit.
I like that.
He's an interesting character.
It's really weird that they're like Solomon, and then also here's all this Greek shit.
And you're giving all that power to
But okay.
And the idea behind that character is you're giving all that power to a 14-year-old boy. So,
Yeah, hell yeah.
yeah, so he's like, what the fuck?
I'm hyped for that.
There was also like a weird.
Fortnite
There was
dances.
like a weird story recently where they tried to do it, and it was like a bunch of kids and like a tiger. Remember that shit?
Oh no, that was the Shazam kids.
Yeah.
That was like Earth 2 shit. I thought.
Nah, I think they tried to do that in like the regular shit. It was weird.
I don't know.
Doesn't matter.
It's gonna be really
There
weird.
was also Mary Marvel, who was like a girl that had the same powers. It was cool.
Mary Marvel.
Mary Marvel, because they didn't want to do Miss Marvel for whatever reason.
Mary Sue.
But they
Mary
were,
Marvel.
but
And
they,
Black.
I think what they were saying too, with like going back to like the Titans and all that shit.
We're getting so in the woods.
Yeah, is
It's called
they were
Getting the
planning
Weeds.
on making more spin-offs, but like Titans being the first one. Like they're wanting to do like a full Swamp Thing, and everyone's like, "Well, how are you gonna do that?" Well, you can have like a Raven episode.
We're going so long. Hang on.
Thing.
Anders the Pander says, "Thank you guys. I'm heading out and count on a follow from me. Thanks.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
We'll
That's
be
cool. Good
we'll be here
Every
week.
Tuesday.
Yeah, every Tuesday at sometime. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Anyway, go on. Everyone.
Oh fuck! What? Sorry, but like, you could do like a cool, like at least like a one-off episode with like Raven and like Swamp Thing, because that's kind of like the Stark elements.
Yeah.
Introduce Abby Arcane because she's my comic book waifu for like the longest time. Just
Hot under the collar.
hot under the collar.
Wait.
I'm listening. I just want to know who
Abby
the fuck
Arcane. And then you can have spin-off it into your own Swamp Thing stories.
Swamp Thing would be cool.
Yeah,
I
that'd be
hope
real
they're
good.
doing like a live action Swamp Thing show on like the DC universe.
That's what I'm saying. They could spin it off off of that.
Yeah.
But then again, Young Justice just comes on and just blows everything else out of the water because animated shit for it. DC animated shit is just like I don't know. It's very hit or miss. But
Most
at
of the
least
time it's
that.
hit because Mask of the Phantasm is still one of my favorite Batman ones.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
It's super dark. I like that one.
Dark. That was a good one.
Is this Mary Arcane?
No, Abby Arcane.
Abby Arcane?
Could be.
I don't know. Weird. Yeah. Okay. So you like
Just like white hair.
Yeah. I see it, and I guess she also likes. Is this part of the comics?
Yeah, she's with him.
Neat. I thought that every time Swamp Thing touches something, it becomes like melted.
Nah.
Isn't that one of
No.
his powers?
Well,
Fuck that shit. Retcon it.
He uses the power of the green.
What does that mean?
It's
that dank weed.
yeah, he's this weed man.
So when you read it, it's just brown.
Yes, just regular fucking Garfield toe.
That's fucking
Just
gross.
huge nugs. It's purple, like a genie.
Well, that's fine. I mean, so they're doing something with that.
Yeah.
Cool. Fuck. What the fuck were we talking about? Oh,
Are you high?
that's what no. That's actually what I was gonna say. It's gonna be really funny when like Shazam, who's a character that's not necessarily well known, or he's well known, but he's not like popular. No, he's not like Iron Man. Nobody outside of some people are gonna recognize who he is. Not really. If the concern is that they're gonna
when they first started like MCU stuff, Iron Man wasn't like a big deal.
Yeah, but he was like one of the first movies to come out that was part of the.
That's what I'm saying. But like before, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
he became one.
Yeah, like
but that's what I'm getting at, is that it's gonna be really funny when they use Shazam as a new starting point for good DC movies that are well received. Because I think this is gonna be one that's
what really suck is like when I watch this and I'm just like, this is like, why wasn't Superman this? I mean, like I like Superman fine how he is in like the current movies or whatever, because they're going a different direction with him. But like, man, like fucking Boy Scout Superman is my jam. I love that shit. Yeah, he's just super good.
So would you like
there's a part of Superman that people don't really like appreciate, because people are just like, oh, he's overpowered and like I don't want to like when the character just has all ability. But like there's a thing where
the American way.
There's a thing where he goes home for Christmas and he takes Martian Manhunter with him just to have him like look at it or whatever, and like just to see what Christmas is like. And he goes home Superman goes home for Christmas at the Kent farm, and he like tries to sneak a peek at his presents, but they wrap him in lead so he can't fucking see. It's great. Like little shit like that is just so good for like what Superman is, and it's just like you don't get that a lot, but it's like when he's written well, it's super good. Like,
I think it would.
When I was a kid, and it's just.
It would be a good shift, I think, for them to go directly into this, because if this is a new direction that they're going, as far as the entertaining,
it was super weird. It was super weird to get like this and that Titans thing in like the same week.
Yeah, I think this is the way of them being like, okay, we're gonna give them a choice, and we'll see which one does better. Yeah. I'm a betting man. Yeah. If I were a betting man, I'm gonna go ahead and take a bet that Titans is gonna flop fucking hard.
Well, Titans is also on like a service nobody wants, that DC Universe subscription thing or whatever. Like. Everyone's gonna buy the Disney one, or whatever. Yeah. Especially if they take like all like the Star Wars and Marvel shit.
You're getting Star Wars and Marvel on that stuff.
Star Wars, Marvel, and Disney, all wrapped up.
I think
plus
the
Pixar,
like the Netflix Marvel stuff is gonna stay.
Especially if they add like all the Fox shit too, because they're officially getting Fox I think now, because Comcast dropped out. They're gonna own everything soon.
Yeah, brother.
So
yeah.
Why don't they just buy Netflix? They can keep it all in one spot.
This is like, I have the power of God.
I don't want to pay for two things.
You're gonna.
I know. Like, for now.
Yeah. Cancel Hulu. Who watches Hulu?
I'm watching Lost on it with my mom.
You found a reason to keep it?
She's liking it.
I bet she is.
It's good. It's a good series.
Wait till she gets to season 4 or whatever.
Nah. That was when the writer's strike happened. That wasn't their fault.
Yeah, man.
Just saying.
I'm just saying.
We got to Desmond, who's my favorite character.
All I know is I got really, really good at Counter-Strike while you guys were watching Lost. So there's that. But what was I gonna say?
And who's ahead now? I'm still watching Lost, and you're fucking not playing that game anymore.
I'm still good at Counter-Strike. So there you go.
Do you surf with a knife?
Yeah.
Cool.
That's all you got to do.
Sick. Anyway, question.
Yeah.
My lower back is killing me.
What lower back?
Oh, from all that sitting.
It just
melts. It is, I think.
Yeah, it is.
It's really bad.
You should sleep on your floor. It'll feel better. Oh, I didn't tell you. No, I think I told you guys in the chat. But like when the secretary came home yesterday, she came home from work. And
I want to know how many weeks you've been saying that. I haven't noticed.
The secretary?
Yeah.
And not on the show. I call her that to her face, and then I do that on Discord sometimes.
I'm just imagining like the first. Now that I know what your house looks like, when you walk in, that's like her front office. Be like, oh, let me page him for you,
Mr. Peña.
So like
this fucking shit-eating grin over here.
I woke up at like 10 in the morning. And
did you fix that fucking painting that's crooked in your house?
Yeah, I did.
Good.
I had a level.
No, he had that underneath his switch on like a stool. I was like, why are you disgracing this cursed picture?
It's insulting.
Oh my god.
I'm trying to get a reaction from it. But
you're gonna wake up and your secretary's gonna be in the picture.
That'd be so scary. What if that happened?
Being strangled.
Anyway, what?
So my fucking I told you my AC went out. Like yesterday when it's fucking hot.
You're Arturo Cardona.
It was the worst, dude. The AC, like I sent the AC repair guy to fix properties everywhere. Yeah. But it's never happened at my place. And so when I called him, I kind of felt bad about it. And I don't know why. I'm like, I'm paying you for this shit. But it was just
it's literally his
like
job.
as far like the shit I did when I was actually going to spend time playing games. I took a shower at like 3 p.m. because I was just lazing around because I'm off Mondays.
Yeah.
I take a shower at 3 p.m. The secretary comes home. She's like, all right, I'm gonna go to the gym, and she goes outside for like 10 seconds. Comes back outside. It's like, oh, my tire's flat. Can you change it? I just got out of the shower. I was like so clean, I was so fresh.
So fresh and so clean.
And I go outside, and immediately I just started fucking sweating. I got so fucking mad, and I'm under there trying to get the fucking tire out from under, So I lower the tire from the rear, the spare, take it out to put it next to the car, lift the car up, change out the tire. And I'm having a hell of it's hot outside because it's Arizona, like always.
Yeah.
Did you guys just have a spare tire?
Yeah, you're supposed.
So you didn't have the donut?
No, it's an actual tire.
Okay, that's good.
But you're supposed to. It's a spare tire, but you're supposed to put it back because you can use it later.
Yeah, I understand.
And it doesn't fuck up your.
Do you?
I don't know if you do.
No, I replaced tires before.
So I get done with that, and I'm just having a fucking time. And I go back inside the house, and I'm like, why is it so hot in here too? It's like 80 degrees in my house. I'm like, what's going on? And I look, my AC's busted. And I got so fucking mad. But I just sat on my couch and I just kind of pouted for like 30 minutes. I'm like, and I finally like mustered up enough willpower to call my guy or text my guy, and he comes over and fixes the house. And I'm like, man, if this is not a good day, so I'm really glad I'm here. I'm sorry I missed out last week.
That's fine.
You're fine, but
No.
we love having you here. Come here, bring it in.
Get your dickhead, your fucking sausage fingers off me.
What else was going on?
No, that's it.
No.
I just wanted to vent a little bit. I never vent.
No, I was trying to
Like my AC. Apparently, it fucking exploded.
How that?
I guess when I was outside, either it was just blowing too much cold air, and like a piece of it that's not supposed to exploded, and he goes upstairs. He's like, it exploded. What? He's like, yeah, like this thing exploded. You like throw it down as like a brick of technology. I don't know. I don't work on ACs. It's just like when you think of how in the movie, what's that movie called? District 9.
Okay.
How they're digging through trash.
God damn it.
They're digging through trash looking for alien technology. Like it's one of those things, just technology. And it's just like he just threw it down, and I'm like, oh, there's like burn marks all over this.
You're like, there certainly is something.
Yeah, this sure is technology. And it's like it looks broken, and so he repaired it, and I was like,
Excellent.
I really need to learn how to fix an AC.
That'll be a good project for you.
I think it's a good idea. Anyways, yeah.
Questions.
Okay. Sebastian wants to know. He says, "Are you guys planning on picking up / getting back into No Man's Sky now that it's apparently good?"
Now that it's actually out,
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna try it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
It's like $20.
It's definitely something I would like. I mean, I played it a little bit when it first came out. I was like, what's going on?
I said it was gonna be shit. I was right. Now that it's not shit, I will
Do you
try.
remember Max? I played it with him.
Max?
Maximilian.
Max and Louise.
Oh yes. Of course.
Maximilian Pegasus.
Yeah.
He had it. And I was like, all right, I'll try it. And I was like,
I
crashed.
It just looked very boring. And I was like, what do you do? Nothing. Okay. So now they're giving you shit to do, and that's fine. It just shouldn't have taken 2 years, 3 years,
Something like that.
3 years or something like that. Yeah,
It's the time they actually needed to finish it. But
oh yeah, that was the problem, wasn't it? Because people were like, when is it coming out? And then
they're like, soon.
Well,
Yeah.
because like Sony had it on like their fucking press conference, like the Star Child and their shit. One year, it was just like, here's the fucking guy, one of 2 people that make this game, and we're gonna put him on stage and be like,
You're sweating.
tell us about your fucking vision of the future. It's gonna change our
the
platform
shaking
forever.
man of space.
Yeah. So,
It's not done, guys. Let us finish
yeah.
it.
Don't go to the center yet.
I can't wait for people to play this again, and then it's another thing that Sony's like, we're not gonna let you cross-play, but everyone on Nintendo, they're gonna put it on Switch and be like, you can play with people on Xbox. It's great.
I play the fuck out of that.
Looking for real. Oh,
Sorry. I'm not gonna play this.
You're not?
No.
There's no goal in the game.
I mean that
As far as I know.
doesn't bug me. Like I've played Minecraft.
it's definitely a rent, not buy.
I don't know about that.
I thought it was.
It's just it's another thing that I'm like as I'm playing less games. That's not one that I'm like, oh man, I really wanted to play that. Now that it's like finally a thing, like I don't.
Yeah.
The idea was neat, but I don't care.
I think it's lost its novelty.
Yeah.
I feel like if I really wanted to play that, I would go like fucking full force,
Elite Dangerous.
Like, no, like full,
Oh.
like
That looks good.
full force,
It
and
is
ass
good.
mouth and ass type of thing, and just have like play it on like get like improve my PC and get like VR for it, and be like I'm in this game, and like you wouldn't like I'd die.
I'm about to try weed for the first time.
Yeah, exactly. So, but I don't have the capabilities
Like
for that.
strap thing in the back is like get it really tight.
I grab the cord. You can't see it. I just plug into the back of my head. I'm like, I'm ready. Goodbye. So
Adjusting pilot's synchronization.
exactly. So
You just see like the Ava unit, like
yeah, my
bars
room
fill up.
my room just fills with LCL. It's like there we go. I'm ready.
Speaking of
LCL.
LCL, not related. The Dragon Ball Z Broly, the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie.
Oh, yeah.
Broly.
Sure.
We're gonna go see it in theaters.
Of course. Troy's not gonna go see it.
You're gonna go see it in theaters with us.
I'm all
you
right.
Fucking
I'm caught all right.
soy.
Soy. Soy goy. Ah.
Soy goy.
I said Segoy.
We all know what you said. Anyways,
Wow.
yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna try it.
I'm not
I'm
gonna try
certainly
it.
not gonna buy it for more than $10.
Oy vey.
I think it's on sale right now because of the update.
Is it? How
But
much is it?
I don't know.
I'll buy it for $5. Yes. I will not buy it for. I will not buy it for 11.
I bought
Do you think if you bought it beforehand, they'll give you a discount?
my thing is
It's just an update.
my thing is right now I bought Enter the Gungeon again for half off and I haven't touched it.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
I really like that game.
Yeah.
And I got it. I was like, oh cool, it's half off and I can get it again. And I just like I barely played Octopath Traveler and I've had that game for like a week almost. Like that game
Right.
came out on Tuesday, right?
Mhm.
Or like no, it was
No,
Friday.
Friday.
But still, it's been like half a week and I'm 5 hours in,
That makes sense.
which is crazy. But I'm also like reading Naruto. That's really good.
Naruto.
Where's all your Naruto trash?
Well, it's all on my phone. It's digital.
When you run your Naruto run.
You paid $130 for a digital comic?
Yeah. For 72 digital comics. For
Dude.
700 chapters of digital comics.
It's fine. Congratulations.
Yeah. I paid $60
you
for
paid-
digital video games too.
Yeah, but you paid $130 for a PDF.
Next question.
I like to support people in their work.
That's fine.
It's good. Even though it's Kishimoto and he doesn't need any more money. I don't care.
That's fine.
Capitalism.
Yeah.
Anyway. Radium wants to know what games would you like to see more DLC for? Or which games would you like to which games do you feel rely on it too much?
Which games do I feel rely on it so much?
Yeah.
For sure.
Call of Duty.
But yeah. Because it's like, well, those ones in particular, you're looking, when you buy like a map pack, for example, you're getting 25% more maps and then so on with the next map pack and
I
so
feel
on
like,
and
I
so
feel
on.
like there are games that do it.
What games do it well?
I don't know. Like I was kind of thinking Destiny,
I was for a while. And then I remembered it's Destiny.
but like because I'm like they put in like new like I just don't know because like the reason they do DLC presumably is like they want you to keep owning the game or
Keep playing
whatever,
the game.
keep playing it and keep owning it or whatever. 'Cause, I mean, if you have it physical, you can just fucking trade it in or whatever. I guess they don't care if you buy it again though. Like when the DLC comes out later, I don't know.
And there's also a difference between paid and free. So.
Sure, but like if you had a game that came out and then like a year later, like okay, Horizon Zero Dawn came out, and a year later they put out the Frozen Wilds, or was that even a year later? I don't know, but they had like an expansion for it, and
I
there's,
have
like,
that.
or okay,
Haven't touched it in a while.
like just I don't know, like I feel like they could just like delay a game and just have all that content on there, and just release it and be like, this game's done.
100% done.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
it just
that makes
has that stuff on it. Like Mortal Kombat, it's just be like all the characters are here.
Yeah,
You have
but
to wait. because then they do like that. Mortal Kombat's a good example of what I'm talking about, where it's just like here's this game and it's out, and like a year later here's the version that has all the things, and it's just
Yeah.
like why don't you just wait for that?
Yeah, but it's hard to tell because
guess.
it's like when you came out with the game, but then you can no longer go back and add stuff to it if you want. You know, and at what point?
I feel like if you do something that adds to it that's like different enough, it's good. Like Call of Duty with map packs is not
good.
no, but like Undead Nightmare
Great.
was great.
Yeah.
Because I was basically like you paid like $15 for like a new game, basically.
Yeah,
right?
a
Or
new
whatever.
campaign.
New
You get-
campaign,
and
right?
That's different.
Or like I know you don't like it that much, but like every Borderlands thing is like unique and like has a new area, and like you do like a whole campaign. Like anything that adds a new campaign is good. I feel like
I can understand that.
Because,
so when you're talking about when they add content,
Yeah.
specifically like maps and stuff, that's not done well. But when it's stuff like a campaign, it's
especially
potentially
when it's something that's like post game, where it's like the story, like they add like a little onto the story, like not enough to be a sequel, but it's just like here's like a side story or something like that.
Yeah.
Or like they reference things or whatever.
So like Dead Space 2 had the DLC called Severed, and it was really good.
Yeah.
It was really short. It was like a 2-hour maybe at most campaign where you play as a different character.
Yeah.
From Dead Space Ignition, which is like the puzzle game. I'm sorry. Yeah.
The phone or the iPad game, right?
No, it's not Ignition. Dead Space Extraction, which is the first person one.
Okay.
Where it's like the point and click one.
That was like
the light gun game.
That Section 8 game or whatever, but with Dead Space, right?
Kinda.
Was that Section 8?
No, I don't know. I don't know exactly what you're talking about.
Never mind.
Section 8 was a first person shooter, but so it was the one on the Wii was basically like an on-rail shooter. It had a pretty good story. I actually really enjoyed it.
Okay.
And then in the next one, there's like 2 characters that survive. Spoilers. And then in the DLC for Dead Space 2, you play as those 2 characters, and you're trying to get one of the characters trying to get to Eileen, who's like, or I think her name is Eileen, trying to get to her. And it has a very good self-contained story. It's like before Isaac Clarke wakes up in Dead Space 2, and everything's kind of being overrun. He's trying to get from point A to point B, and all the stuff that happens at the end. It just starts and ends very, very smoothly, and I love it. Yeah. He doesn't make it, she does, that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I love when they do that. I like side stories. Like, for example, if they did The Last of Us DLC, but you play as Tommy for like the beginning of the infection.
Yeah.
Perfect DLC.
Yeah. Like stuff that's where other things are going on.
Yeah, like I don't necessarily need more character development from the main story, because I feel like that at that point you're not getting the whole game experience. But when it's a side if they did The Last of Us and then they added an extra chapter at the end and they call that DLC, that's you not getting the full game. For me, the full game story.
Okay, I get that.
But if you have a side story that has to do with
what I was talking about when it happens after is like it's not like a continuation of that, but it's just like some other thing that happens that's like not like in like for Borderlands 2, going back to that, the fourth thing, the Tiny Tina thing, where it's like Dungeons and Dragons or whatever.
Yeah,
like that happens narratively after the game ends, and like they reference that what's his name is dead.
Okay,
I think. But like it doesn't have anything to do with that story. Like it's not continuing on and being like, oh, the fucking vault key and like border worlds or all that bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
It's a side story that references the end of the game. Vault worlds, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I don't know.
I like that. I both like self-contained stories.
Yeah. There's also things though where it's like a game can be too much. And like I feel like when you're, it's like, oh, this is perfect. Like you added a DLC that's like a short story or whatever. It's like, why don't you just make games that are that short and have them like
just have a bunch.
Yeah, like I don't know.
I mean, technically they are.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. So if you could play that story in and of itself, and it's
like maybe this be like being old or whatever, but like what if there was Assassin's Creed with like less to do?
No, I think you're onto something.
Nice?
I think you're onto something.
I think that'd be nice.
Like,
why don't they just talk? Why is he climbing? Why don't you just ride his horse on the way?
But I'm talking like
his voice.
He's being a Jew. I know what you're doing.
Some free water.
I'm actually Fredo from The Godfather.
That's what I said. I don't know what The Godfather is. I never watched that.
Okay.
Anyway, but I'm glad I wasn't on camera for that. Oh my God, we didn't talk about that. We don't have enough time to talk about that. The James Gunn thing. I know you have opinions on that.
Oh, I don't give a shit.
Oh, you don't care?
No,
okay, never mind.
Doesn't matter. We'll do it after.
No, we're not doing it after.
The post show.
But
no, just us in the Discord.
Okay.
Join the Discord if you want to talk about James Gunn.
If you want to hear us talk, join our Discord. Oh, if you want to ask us questions, you can go on our Discord too. I'll send out the link for that real quick.
He had a case of ligma.
If you're watching the stream, you can see our invite for that. I should have put this out when that guy was here. Now we have like one viewer, and it's probably expired, but I love you. Anyway, the link is fine. The guy's name is expired. My bad. The link is expired.
There you go.
Anyway.
Yeah, you're right.
Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh, like Assassin's, like, because you know how Assassin's Creed, the Vita one was just like you're in a simulation and you're just the girl the whole time, and it doesn't like take you out back and forth. What happened?
Yeah,
Windows is telling me there's no viruses still because I'm not dumb.
Great.
Yet.
Virus free yet again.
But I'm just saying, like, what if every Assassin's Creed was just like it was just the period piece thing and not like the modern day shit?
Oh, that'd be wonderful. That'd be the best.
That'd be great.
They could just do that.
Yeah.
They could do that now.
Yeah.
You know what they could also do?
Yeah.
Remove the RPG elements. You know what else they could do? They could do a lot of stuff to make the story simpler, the game simpler.
Yeah.
But they won't. You know why? I don't know why.
They want to put that sci-fi element in.
Well, what it is like they make the games open world and then they feel like they have to fill it with things to do. Whereas like Breath of the Wild was just like it's an open world.
The open world, just fucking do whatever.
Yeah.
There's the end. Go.
Yeah. You
do
know,
it
you know, a fucking like, your whole map is just like I can't see the topography because it's full of fucking icons of shit to do that I don't care about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ruins it.
It sucks. Anyway, so yeah, I don't know if that
Style
fully
that.
answers the question. I don't know any game that needs more DLC.
Dead Space 3.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, if I really want to get into it, like Half-Life 2, I could really use it.
like
That's not gonna happen.
Dead Space 3, just make it. Just give me like sell me a book. Just tells me how it ends. Just please.
More operators in Rainbow Six, please.
Yeah,
Just give me.
That's what you want? Just
Yeah,
more
I'll
operators?
take it.
That's
I'll
fine.
pay $30 to have BioWare retcon Mass Effect Andromeda.
Hey,
like hard. Like yeah, $30, no problem. Fuck.
$30 from every disappointed like Mass Effect fan.
Give me
Bam.
give me the DLC that allows me to play GameCube games on my Switch.
I'd rather
I'll pay for that.
I'd rather just have them give $30 back to everyone that fucking bought that
There
game
you
instead
go.
of having them change it.
That'd be great.
You'd have $30.
Fuck, man, Mass Effect Andromeda sucked.
Yeah,
That's like
that's my thing. Though, again, going back to like how I kind of like things, but not enough to like be upset. Like I don't care about Mass Effect 3 ending or like Andromeda being like horseshit. Like it sucks, but it's
people
like
cared so much. I'm so happy you didn't. 'Cause
I'm just
God.
saying, like yeah,
Everybody has that one
sucked.
thing. I have two.
yeah.
I'm
trying
sorry, I
to-
have one. It's EA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't think of what mine is right now. If I have one,
I don't know, man.
It doesn't
If
matter.
any- if
Churros
any-
is Star
if-
Wars. That's a
If
given.
anyone knows, it's Churro, but he's not going to tell me.
He's not gonna remind you because he's just like.
Yeah, just, he'll be like, I don't want to
Saw
deal with this
movies.
idiot. Nah, not really.
Did you watch the new one?
Nah.
Okay. I didn't either. I just
I've read about it on Wikipedia though. I was like, what happened?
Well,
to
that new
this shit?
Halloween movie got me. spooked.
whatever that old bitch. What happened to her?
That old
bitch. She's dead.
That rancid old bitch.
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yeah.
No, she's still alive. She is now.
She never had a good face.
Anyways, yeah. Specifically, what I want is just more Dead Space DLC. It could just be a picture,
More Dead Space.
and it's just picture of Isaac Clarke being like,
So-
"I did it.
Yeah.
We're good. Don't worry about. You already played the games. You know how I did it. Just know I did it. Great."
I did it.
Is he trying to do something? What do you mean?
He's trying to stop Earth. Spoilers. He's trying to stop Earth from being invaded by the Brother Moons, man.
There's 5 of them.
Five
Is that a
huge.
thing?
of
yeah.
the
When-
bosses from
is
Dead
that,
Space
is it
3.
like from the third game?
No, it ends on a cliffhanger.
It
Okay,
ends.
I'm
I'm sorry. No, it ends on a cliffhanger. Then they come out with DLC that also ends on a cliffhanger. It's bullshit.
It's extra bullshit.
It's fucking.
And then the studio
bullshit.
closes.
I stopped on 2 and I feel pretty good about it.
Dead Space 2 is great.
But I mean, like the ending, like it didn't really fit. Like,
No.
It could have ended right there.
Yeah.
They could have just been like,
Yeah.
Let me
That's
say.
it.
that's where it ended for me. It was good.
Yeah, that was a fantastic ending.
Yeah, I'm just like
This
that's
one,
cool.
this one, it's so
It has-
bullshit.
it-
Oh my
it has
god.
an
and
Almi-
it's the same way with Mass Effect 3. It's like I had 3 beautiful girls I had sex with, and then I stuck it in the last one, and then nope.
No, you
Andromeda's like, no, you can't finish it. It's really bad. It's all spiky. I don't need that. Yeah, it was bad.
man.
Right? I love Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3.
Who's that Turian in Andromeda? I like her.
Care?
She's a cutie.
I don't give one good fuck about that. Not one.
Oh yeah, she's like the
Fuck
weapons
Mass Effect
person.
Andromeda. That's shit. Anyways,
It's
go
like
to the next question.
Turians.
That one chick in Andromeda that's like a cop that was raised by like a Asari or whatever.
What?
Remember, it wasn't that a character in that game?
A cop?
Yeah, she was like a space cop. She was like part of the Asari's like elite people or whatever.
In Andromeda?
Yeah, she was like she has like the white hair.
Fuck, dude, I don't know.
It doesn't matter.
It
Does
doesn't
she have like
matter.
a side shave?
Something like that. Yeah.
Oh, right.
Seen, like,
yeah,
edits of
no.
her.
Yeah, that was not good.
Seen good edits.
I tried so hard to like that game because I like
You tried hard?
no because like I played that game and like most of it was paused like reading like the codex or whatever. I was like maybe there's something good in here because like the gameplay wasn't there.
Nope.
No,
Nothing
and-
good in there either.
yeah.
They were looking for the good stuff all around. It was
How did you add jetpacks and make it a worse game?
Because what is it? The Koreans were stuck in another ship or something.
I tried that game so much. I just could not do it.
I bought that at launch, and that was bad.
Me too. I
I
bought
know.
the special edition.
No, I bought mine digital.
Digital.
I still have that. Yeah,
Digital
I
special
still have the stain on this.
Fucking.
Slap through of Xbox. It's full of shit.
This bad boy can hold so much shit in it.
Great.
Anyway,
We've resulted to memes now.
great. Sorry.
What's
Anyway,
the next?
Thanks
Thanks for the question, Regan.
Expired has a question.
Mhm.
He wants to know, let's see, you get to make a movie for your favorite video game franchise. Which do you choose to do the movie on, and who do you cast?
Mine's an easy one.
So first of all, let's go back to our adventures with all the 18 cans of garbage I brought over to your house. We watched that Uncharted short film thing.
Yeah.
That was not bad.
That wasn't bad.
That one, Nathan Fillion?
Yeah. I wouldn't watch it again,
No, it was very long.
but it was, I mean,
It was entertaining for what it was.
I didn't like Sully at all, really.
He doesn't really match.
It's just
Nathan
weird.
Fillion's fatter than that dude that plays Sully. It's weird.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
I like, I mean, I don't know. Like,
Don't
I'm
Drake.
not like the hugest fan of Uncharted. Like, I like those games. I still haven't played the fourth one.
They're very
You
teen.
really haven't played the fourth one?
I haven't played the fourth one or the girls only version. The
Girls
what came
only.
out- that came after.
He plays Chloe Beskar.
Uncharted Yuri
But
version.
I liked watching Nathan Fillion do Nathan Fillion things.
Yeah.
Basically,
He's fine.
it's basically Nathan Drake anyway. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I don't know. I got more enjoyment out of that video we watched of those dudes doing cool reloads.
Yeah, he was watching Corridor Digital stuff.
Yeah.
Oh,
They're
really?
fun.
We watched
Yeah.
some like 3-minute video of some guys just like doing dumb
Tactical reloads.
Yeah, tactical.
Those are great.
The guy like
You should show 'em Polar
the guy like puts a fucking magazine down and like shoots it and like flips it back. It's so stupid. Anyway,
It's like cool reloading animations. It's good.
anyway, we're getting off track.
There's
So movie.
Gunkata
What movie would you make?
Um,
Don't say Gunkata. Is that what you said?
It's Gunkata.
Go on.
So there's been talks about the Gears of War movie, about a Gears of War movie,
Okay.
and Dave Bautista wants to play Marcus Phoenix,
It'd be so good.
but he really, really wants to play Marcus Phoenix, and I was like, you're fucking perfect
Yeah.
for Marcus
yeah,
Phoenix.
it'd be so awesome,
Who would be Dom?
I don't give a fuck. I don't care.
dude.
That's all Batista.
That movie could be 4 Batistas. Yeah, and it'd be fucking perfect.
Because he looks like him, and he could play him
does.
just fine.
Yeah.
Just put a bandana on him, and the
No,
thing,
no, get the guy that voices Cole to be Cole though, because that'd be perfect too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I mean-
because that dude's just like he's ready for it.
Who
Also,
could, the guy that plays
Who would, hang on, wait.
the guy that plays Carlos in the Resident Evil movies, if he got bulked up,
it's like it's his name like Obed something or other.
yeah,
Yeah.
he's like my brother's name.
It's like
weird.
beef boy.
Yeah, if he just got all bulked up, he'd be great. He'd be great, Dom. And then who could be Baird? Ryan.
I'm
could be
trying to-
Baird. Yeah, anybody could be.
I'm trying to
Baird.
think of
Easy.
somebody really insufferable that could be Baird.
Uh,
Hang
Sean
on.
Penn.
Not Sean Penn.
Sean Penn's like 100 years old.
Yeah.
He's not.
So is Baird.
No, he's not.
Hang on.
Now he is. Well, yeah, I guess now he is.
Man, who would be a good Baird?
What's that dude?
Bradley Cooper.
No, I can't remember his name, but he's got like this really crazy face. He's got like all these teeth. It's fucking bothers me. Nolte, something Nolte.
Nick Nolte.
No, not Nick Nolte. I'm all mixed up now. But he's basically okay. Do you remember?
Just make him fucking Scott Eastwood. Who cares? Fucking.
I don't. Do you remember? You watched Starship Troopers, right?
Yeah.
You know the blonde dude,
Not main guy, but the other guy.
not the main guy, but the other guy. Yeah,
Yeah.
with all the teeth.
Okay.
That guy. The
All
guy that
right.
gets the knife in his hand.
Yeah.
That dude could be him. All right, perfect.
yeah. There you go. All
Not
right.
Sergeant Zim.
No, I
But
know.
although he could probably be a good character in that too. He could probably play Hoffman.
Yeah, probably.
You know what? But that's what I want a Gears of War movie because I love Gears of War. And I just know if they did a Mass Effect movie, it'd be shit. Halo's already good with all the stuff it has. It has Halo Landfall, all that stuff to.
Do you think Chris Pratt can play Dante from Devil May Cry?
Chris Pratt.
Yeah, or not?
Fuck.
It's either that or Johnny Knoxville. I couldn't figure it out.
Johnny Knoxville would be a really good.
Travis Touchdown.
Yeah, Travis Touchdown
Yeah.
for sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Especially because he'd really do like all the shit he does.
He probably does do all the shit he does. Okay, yeah, but mine's Gears, obviously.
Yeah.
Because I love Gears of War.
Make a fucking Ryan Reynolds Baird.
That could
I
work
mean,
too.
I don't know how you'd buff him up to you fucking.
Ryan Reynolds got pretty buff.
Yeah.
Also, the
he's a
suits are
good-looking-
huge, so you
Yeah,
just
that's what I'm
you-
saying,
you-
yeah.
He's a
Could-
good-looking dude.
You could have like voice, like special cameo voice for Carmine.
Something.
That'd be
yeah.
fun.
I mean,
It's Daniel Craig again.
Could be it could be literally anyone. They could just get the voice actor for it.
Yeah. Well, that's what they do in Star Wars. They put them in
They could make a
Stormtroopers.
joke where like one of them gets hit and gets shot in the head, and they're like Carmine, and then he's like, "What?" It's just way off in the distance. Some other guy got shot. They're like, "Who the fuck was that?"
Some asshole.
Oh, it'd be great. Oh, they could make it funny. Oh, Gears. Oh, it'd be such a good movie. You know it would be.
That would be pretty good.
And they could just do Gears 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
You know, like they're just Gears of War. Just have it be a movie.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Because you can just hear Coal Train, baby.
Oh God damn it! I want a Gears of War movie so bad. I'm so tired.
Who's your Professor Layton, Ryan?
Oh, I don't know about that.
This reminds me of a puzzle.
Professor Layton movie would be weird.
It's like Jude Law.
No. Who would I have for Professor Layton if I did a Professor Layton movie? I'm trying to think.
And who would the boy be?
It could literally be anyone. Professor Layton is just a square with the face on it. Like
Dots or whatever.
it's all it is.
Oh my god.
And then the post-credit scene's like Lady Layton, and it'll be cool.
Fuck.
You could probably do Chris Pine. Chris Pine could be Baird.
Oh, for Baird?
Yeah.
I was gonna
okay.
say
For
Professor Layton.
That'd be so weird.
No, Chris Pine could be Baird. I don't give a shit about what you're thinking.
I want the Asian guy that fucks and kills himself in 2. I want that to be fucking
Ty?
No. What? Yeah, Ty. I want that to be that old dude.
Hawaiian.
Huh?
He's not Hawaiian, but he's
like Polynesian.
yeah, he's Polynesian.
No, because my casting thing doesn't make any sense anyway. But I really want it to be. I want it to be fucking Harold from Harold and Kumar. Remember? Because
that dude looks so old.
he does.
That dude looks super
That
old.
guy. That guy turned 50 before he turned 30. I feel
Yeah.
like.
Oh fuck yeah, that dude aged like
Yeah.
milk, man.
Milk.
It's not
It's
not
so
even
bad.
like the good milk.
He looks
Jeez.
so bad.
He looks the same with more like bags on his face. I feel bad for saying it. Yeah, he looks bad.
I'm trying to think of a game I could put Zoe Deschanel in. Because she's fantastic.
Oh god. They'd probably do like a Life is Strange movie.
Oh, God.
They probably would, man. I don't know about all that. Nick would be really happy about it.
I'm trying to think. My favorite thing.
Oh boy, more lesbians.
I
I
They
mean,
already made Silent Hills.
Jeez.
2 of those.
I love those. Those are good movies.
Second one was way
I don't
good.
give a fuck. They could do a Metal Gear movie.
Ooh.
I
I want a fear movie. That'd be fun. That'd be so fun.
Holy shit, that'd be great. No, it would not be great, dude.
No, it'd be awful,
That'd
but
be
it'd be
terrible.
dope.
I'm thinking about it. I'm like, no, that'd be bad.
It'd be dope. It's definitely a straight to Netflix.
It'd be like straight to sci-fi. If sci-fi is even still a thing.
It's still a thing.
Sci-fi. Oh
Yeah,
my
you remember
God.
that.
SYFY. I probably have it still because of fucking cable.
Great.
Yeah, great.
Yeah, we can have Keanu Reeves as the main guy with the beard, and then like his dead brother can be Sam Witwer, the guy who did the Force Unleashed, that character.
Oh yeah.
He could be the ghost guy with the bullet thing in his head. And then I don't know who'd play the scary ghost girl. She's an adult by that one, but who cares?
Anna Kendrick.
That thing again.
And what?
Anna Kendrick.
Ooh.
That thing again. Spoilers for fucking Solo again, but they got the same dude that plays Darth Maul to play him again. It's awesome.
Really?
Yeah.
Ray Park.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know what's crazy in the Phantom Menace? They nobody likes it. He has a Scottish accent.
Yeah.
So like they've voiced over his line with a British one. So he doesn't speak in the original one really. He has like
Yeah.
3 lines he
He has 3
speaks.
lines.
And then in the Clone Wars he talks a bunch, and that's Sam Witwer.
Yeah. Sam Witwer.
And he speaks for him again in this
Solo.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking dope.
Ray Park's got a honker on him, man.
Honk.
They put horns on him so you couldn't tell. Yeah, I know.
Nice. That's
Yeah,
cool.
he's a good
I
dude.
didn't know his name was Ray Park.
I'm trying to
Yeah.
think. Help me cast my movie.
I'm pretty sure that nose has been broken at least twice.
Which
For
movie?
sure.
Which movie?
Help me cast my movie, Eric.
Okay, what movie is it?
I'm trying to make. I feel like BioShock Infinite would make a good movie.
BioShock Infinite.
Infinite,
Okay.
specifically.
Bioshock Infinite. Okay, Bioshock Infinite would
Who-
have to have some less known actors in it,
Really?
because you'd be focusing too much on like.
Comstock is Jeff
if-
Bridges.
Ooh. No. Comstock would be David Letterman. Because that fucking beard he has now. Sick. No. Okay.
No, I think you have to, because
How
people.
ma-
If you put like Zoe Deschanel in there to have her be Elizabeth,
That'd be weird.
it'd be like, oh,
But-
look, it's Zoe Deschanel playing Zoe Deschanel.
But
Cunt.
the
Wow.
no.
I
The
love her, but shit, man.
I think the lead could be somebody kind of big.
I'll
Katy
tell you what's
Perry.
big.
Okay, but no. I think for Booker I would have Jake Gyllenhaal.
Ooh.
I think that wouldn't be bad.
I love Jake Gyllenhaal.
I think that'd be all right.
I think we all like Jake Gyllenhaal here.
I think that'd be all
We're
right.
pro Jake
He's got a
Gyllenhaal
cat
cast.
face.
Yeah.
You
I
got,
don't know.
little cat
I don't know who I'd do for Elizabeth though.
mouth.
I feel like maybe
I do a lot of things for Elizabeth.
I would take the girl that plays Violet in the Series of Unfortunate Events movie with Jim Carrey.
Okay.
I'd use her. I forget her name, but she'd be in it. Just
I-
because exactly nobody even remembers. So
I've
I'd
never
put
seen
her.
that movie, so
She's all right. Yeah, I think she's like. No, that's somebody else. I was gonna say she's like the prostitute he's with in Looper, but I don't know, Looper, or like the stripper that she's like I can fucking move this coin with my hand or whatever. But I don't know. The big thing for me would be casting. Yeah, I guess Comstock, but also like the Lutece twins.
the Lutece twins.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I feel like that'd be.
It's like two versions of
Lutece twins.
Tilda Swinton.
That'd be awesome. Holy fuck, that'd be so good. No, I do Tilda Swinton, and I do no wait. Do Tilda Swinton. I was gonna say Tilda Swinton like Ewan McGregor.
Oh shit,
That'd be super dope.
No, you'd probably do like what's the name of the guy from A Quiet Place? He plays
Krasinski?
John Krasinski.
Yeah.
And his wife.
Nah, that'd be weird.
It'd be
Really?
great.
Is that Kate
Just
Upton?
the two of them.
Nah.
Kate Upton.
Was that not Kate Upton?
No.
His wife? Oh well.
Kate Upton's ass is too big. It wouldn't fit in the movie.
I feel like Ewan McGregor might be too
It wouldn't fit in the
old.
hole they went into.
I don't know.
He's just.
That might be
It'd have to
alright
be somebody younger.
for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, those could be just any random people. It could be the
They just show up in the
I
background with like that chalkboard.
More than anybody though, they have to look similar because they're the same person. Spoilers.
just do two Tilda Swintons then. Yeah, I guess you're right. It's true.
Androgynous as fuck, dude.
They already did that in Hail Caesar.
Yeah, they did.
She's like her and her sister, and they're like competing reporters. It's amazing. I love that fucking movie.
Then the one have like long hair, the other one has short hair.
I can't remember.
That was a good movie.
They both have two different crazy outfits. One's more colorful than the other one. I think. Yeah, that movie's awesome.
That was a great movie.
Oh, he could be one of thinking of Hail Caesar. You could use oh fuck.
George Clooney.
No.
Alden Eckhart.
No. Who's the other one? Come on.
Eckhart.
The fucking
Aaron Eckhart.
no. Magic Mike. What the fuck's his name?
Channing Tatum.
Yeah, he could be in Gears of War movie.
Oh my god, he could be fucking Brad.
He could be Baird. Yeah, that'd work. I'd like that. There you go.
Fuck, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Who did you have as Coltrane?
Just the voice actor.
The
for
voice
him.
actor for him.
Because he wants to do
It's
it.
perfect.
Yeah.
Because everybody want to do like Terry Crews, and I'm like,
I was gonna say Rampage Jackson. That'd be good. Quentin Rampage Jackson. He was Mr. T in the A-Team movie. He was good at it, actually. I liked him a lot. That'd be fun.
I'm trying now. You just reminded me. You just opened up a whole world of because what was the name of the guy from the Expendables movie? He's the Mexican boxer. He got knocked out by he got cold cocked by that fucking dude.
Are you thinking of
God damn it.
True.
Yeah.
Oh,
He was in Expendables 3.
this
I
like
see three.
this the guy that voices him. If you can tell,
He looks just
he
like
fucking looks just like
He
him.
does
He's
look
perfect.
like him.
Yeah.
He just Cole's
For-
a little
for
bit
Cole,
more
yeah.
beefy. Yeah.
he got beat up by he got cold cocked.
Canelo?
No, not Canelo. No, Canelo's blonde as shit, dude.
He's a blonde Mexican dude.
I know he's not gonna be Dom. I'm saying Dom.
Oh, are you saying
I'm
for
trying to
Dom?
think of men and women that look the same for my fucking Lutece twins.
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to think. It'd be like have like Kylo Ren.
It could.
and
Adam
like,
Driver?
No, yeah, Adam Driver and like Rooney Mara. They're just like broody looking. They're like,
I say Adam Driver and Mila Kunis.
yeah.
Kind of.
You could probably do like Benedict Cumberbatch and Tilda Swinton.
Benedict Cumberbatch and any lizard.
I say Benedict Cumberbatch and Bear Grylls.
Benedict Cumberbatch.
You're like stung by a bee. You look like
No, Bear Grylls and fucking Christian Bale.
Oh shit!
It looks the fucking same.
Oh my god!
I
Fucking
want-
Christian Bale could be Dante.
I would do
God.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Me too, buddy. Mm.
Yeah,
my
Yeah,
nut
we all
button.
saw Brokeback Mountain. It's all right.
great movie.
Actually, I haven't seen that.
You haven't seen that?
Nah.
It's really good.
I've heard it's good.
I should really enjoy it. Fuck, I can't remember his name, but he's a boxer. He got beat up by that dude that's got like the 50-0 record.
Mayweather.
Mayweather, yeah,
I
he
said
got beat
Merriweather.
up because he got fucking cold cocked when he was Anyways,
Pacquiao?
no, not Pacquiao. He's
No,
an
he's
actual
Filipino.
Fucking hold on. Keep talking amongst yourself.
There you go. You're trying to find one for Dom.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. You don't want a Benicio in that role?
Benicio del Toro.
Yeah.
He looks like a fucking fist.
Put Guillermo del Toro.
It's like a fist.
He does.
Put Ron Perlman. Ron Perlman could fit somewhere in there.
Ron Perlman would be Huffman. Easy.
What if I had for my Lutez twins? It's just Matt Damon, Ben Affleck from specifically from Good Will Hunting.
No, it's just two Adam Sandlers. Fucking broke Eric.
Oh my god. God, now I'm really fucking mad because I can't remember who it is. Now I'm gonna find out. Hold on.
Did you look at people who lost the back or Mayweather?
Yeah, but I realized it would just be easy because there's fucking 50 of them at least. So
Who are you saying? Not Jeff Bridges, the other one.
Kellen Lutz could be. Yeah, Kellen Lutz could be yeah, he could be Baird.
Oh yeah, he could.
Yeah, he could be Baird just fine. But he's also the guy from Lutz's nephew from 30 Rock.
Is that what you're saying?
That's
Ryan?
Oh
why?
no,
can't I
Jeff
remember?
Bridges would be good. Never mind.
Yeah, Jeff Bridges.
Yeah.
Jeff Bridges would be really good. God damn it, Victor Ortiz. That's his name.
Huh.
Victor Ortiz. He's a boxer. He's really good. He got fucking
Yeah, I didn't see the third Expendables. That one had Ronda Rousey in it, didn't it?
yeah. Dumb. See?
Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah, Victor Ortiz.
Anyway,
You know, he's dumb.
Yeah.
Or also the guy that plays Voss from Far Cry 3.
who would you have be the girl?
Anyone?
Any girl?
Elijah Cuthbert,
Okay.
who hasn't been in anything in forever.
Yeah.
I miss her so much.
The Daenerys chick. What's her name?
Daenerys.
Daenerys.
No,
Oh.
she's terrible.
She'd be a good Elizabeth.
You think so?
Yeah.
You think so?
I think she'd be all right. Have you seen her with brown hair? It's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe not.
She has
No,
brown hair in
she's-
Solo.
She's,
No.
she's a little short.
She's supposed to be sexy.
Oof.
Kinda
Wow.
missed the boat on that one.
Rude.
Did you
moved-
play the DLC for Bioshock Infinite?
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
She's supposed to be super sexy.
That's true.
and She
Yeah,
ain't.
she's not that good.
I'm the mother of dragons.
Have you seen those pictures? Have you seen
Is that Jon Snow?
Have you seen those pictures of her and Esquire though? They're pretty good.
The what?
Never mind. Anyway,
Yeah.
That's a good question. Thank you.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
Raphael wants to know, what personal gaming years do you wish you could relive? He says he wishes he could go back to when he was about 10 and was playing Gears of War 1 and Warcraft 3 all day. So me and
How
Eric.
old is he?
What?
He was 10 when Gears of War came out?
Yeah. So he's like 20, not even.
God damn. Yeah, because Gears of War came out 2006.
Oh yeah, so a little bit older.
Shit. Okay.
Yeah, we're about to be swatted by talking to minors. No.
Shit. No, he's not,
Not
a minor
minors.
now.
No, not minor.
When I'm talking to him, he's 10. This competition. is
Minors
back
don't
in-
even have
I don't
internet in
know,
the cavern.
time
We're,
paradox.
we're not talking back in time.
You don't know.
And if we are, the rules were less stringent back then. It's fine.
Go.
You could talk to children in the 90s.
It's like he's just playing Gears of
or
War. Like,
even 2006. Anyway, wow.
Wormhole opens up. Like, hey.
So me and Eric's both. I'm going to talk for you. It's okay. Is when Modern Warfare 2 was big.
Yeah.
In 2007.
6 or 7.
6 or 7. Yeah.
Right around that
I
time?
don't want to relive that though because I was unemployed. It sucked.
Well, you were also in high school at the time.
That's true.
Yeah, so there's that. That time? That like 3 years?
That lasted till like 2010 though.
Yeah,
Yeah, we kept playing that well after people were done with it.
That like 3-4 years. Yeah,
Yeah.
I would still play.
Yeah.
And then also like 2000 to 2003. Because that was when the GameCube first came out, and I was playing Metroid Prime. I was playing Mario Sunshine. I was playing Smash Brothers, Paper Mario, Thousand Year Door.
I'm going to kind of take from his answer, just like when that
Animal
GameCube came
Crossing.
out, like I played nothing but like Resident Evil 4 and like Tales of Symphonia like all the time.
See,
it was lovely.
this question's getting me at a fucked up time right now because I'm thinking like if I could go back to when to like that age when I was like playing other games or whatever, be like, oh, I did more shit outside.
Yeah.
It's just like sad.
No, you're going to be the lightning bolt that turns
Like,
yourself into flash.
go back when I played like when I had like a Nintendo 64, but like me and my friend Richard would just like ride our bikes around the apartment complex and like go in like dumpsters and like find shit.
Treasure.
just fucking hang out and just fucking bullshit around.
Yeah.
It was like our Ed and Eddie. It was fucking great.
Where was your Eddie? You're missing one.
I probably was the Eddie. I don't know.
You're probably Double D.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I wasn't that smart as a kid.
Ed.
Jesus. Yeah, I don't know.
Why do our feet stink if they don't have a nose?
Yeah.
Smell. They don't have
You fucking asshole.
a- Fuck. That's a show I need to watch.
Yeah.
A rewatch, rather. That's the best anime.
This-
It's the best anime.
There's so many jokes you can like understand better once you're older too.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you could go through Ed and Eddie characters
Powdered milk.
and just like give each one a stand.
No, absolutely. And they're
You need to
all
watch JoJo. It's
they're
good.
all whiz. It's time to whiz.
Anyways, what was the question again?
Which year?
What's the best
Yeah,
episode
I-
of Ed and Eddie?
The best episode of Ed and
Ooh,
Eddie.
there's a few of those.
The one where they find the Canadian squirt guns is like my favorite one.
Close.
The Evil Tim one's pretty good.
Nah. The one where they make a whole cardboard city. That's amazing.
Oh yeah,
I love that shit.
when Ed's like driving by in a truck, but he just has like the door.
Yeah. Well, there's like a scene in that where Ed like drops an anvil. He's like, "This ain't a cartoon." I love that shit. That shit cracks me up every time. I'm like, "God damn it!" And they probably do that more than once in that show, but whatever.
They're all very good
Yeah.
episodes. Like I don't remember seeing-
the one where it's just like totally bonkers and they go to like different dimensions and shit.
Yeah, they take out
They're like tripping for some reason.
They take Johnny's outline.
Yeah.
Okay, he melts.
My favorite part of that one, yeah, they forgot about that. My favorite part of that though is like after they're done tripping or whatever, and like Ed's like pick up the hole again, and he does, and it's like real life, and he just like picks up a whole like sewer hole. I'm like, how the fuck? He just runs away with it. I'm like,
fucking
Jesus
gross.
Christ, it is gross.
The Monkey Boys is pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
Monkey.
The one where they find a fruitcake.
Well, the one where they make Rolf's Village.
I love.
Oh, no.
Oh yeah, I
He
love.
kisses his
I love
tongue.
little shit about that show too. I love that shit.
All mine.
Like there's one where Ed gets grounded and they take. He's like, my parents took the stairs away. He's like stuck in the basement. It's like, what the fuck? That show is great.
That's
God
really
damn.
good.
God
I
damn.
miss it.
He's such a good show.
Yeah, I'll relive like right when Ed and Eddie was airing
Yeah,
on TV.
that's
It's like-
2000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because basically from 2000 till 2003
That's
or
like
4 when I
people,
started smoking weed.
when people are like, why didn't
Right there.
you play all these games? I was like, because like I was either watching cartoons like Ed and Eddie or I was playing Wind Waker again. Like I don't know.
It was it was so
I had,
crazy.
like I had Wind Waker, I had Mario Sunshine, and I had Melee, and that's all I needed.
Animal Crossing.
Animal Crossing.
It was so crazy because I remember like the promos before the show actually aired. Like it was like, oh fuck, this looks kind of fun. And then I remember the first episode was the one with the pool and they had the little G strings, basically that ripped, and they're stuck in the pool.
It draws the little
Chest hairs, yeah. They had like the weird,
forgot about
the weird
that one.
speedos. That was
Oh,
the first
no.
episode that aired.
There's
Oh.
a scene in that where they're all standing like that, and the camera is behind them, and you see Ed's like ass cheeks, and then the speedo just moves, just it's covering his ass cheeks, just like
It was good shit.
I really like. There's one episode of that where they have to like keep doing favors for people to get. I forget what they're trying to get, but like they have to get like sawdust at one point.
yeah sawdust.
Yeah.
Why do you need
Yeah, something like that. Well, there's like they're trying to watch like some episode of a show or like watch a movie or something, and they go to Rolf's house and his TV's like in a cabinet. It's like,
This is the part where she gets her brain sucked out through his nose. It's a great show, man.
yeah, that show was
I
great.
mean, that Dexter's Laboratory, all that stuff.
It's good.
Dexter's Lab had some fucked up shit.
Of course it did.
The
So
one-
did Ed and Eddie.
Yeah, but Dexter's Lab had one where it's just like there's a monster in the back of this bus. It's like no, there's some kid's been stuck there, and nobody went to check on
Yeah.
him. And his toenails became long enough that he could grab food. That's how he's lived his whole life. He's stuck there because of like gum or something.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
monkey.
He fell asleep
Oh
chewing
yeah,
gum.
they had like a whole spin-off for that. where it was
Monkey
just-
and the duck.
Well, not only Monkey and the Duck, but they had the fucking Action League Now or whatever, where it's like it was like Captain America, Thor, and the Hulk.
It was
It's about Valhallen.
Yeah,
Major,
Valhalla.
Major Glory. The
Major Glory.
It's like Incredible Crunk.
And they had like
Valhalla.
they had like a Hostess fruit pies thing with Major Glory. They're like, you should try. And they're doing that ad read, but like they're like making fun of it. So like his mouth is full. He's like, you should try Hostess fruit pies. Yeah. And there's also the Puppet Pals.
TV Puppet Pals.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, Puppet Pals,
That shit was
man.
so good. But they do like a crossover with those, not with Puppet Pals, but with Monkey and with those three heroes.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
And it's like it's the thing from Superman where they're like I'm gonna challenge all the heroes on Earth and like
That's like
the
Red
tiger.
Monkey. Oh yeah, I can break your bones, but not your spirit.
that's the tiger guy, right?
no, it's
Oh no, the tiger guy's the hunter.
yeah.
Where he's chasing after Monkey and
There's so much shit.
It's
So
good
nuts.
shit.
What is that called? What is that?
There's Action Hank as
Yeah.
well.
Oh, Action Hank. Yeah.
the beard on the outside.
Yeah,
It's a beard on
Dexter's
the
Lab
inside.
had like a whole universe of shit. It's crazy.
Did you watch the movie where Mandark Gets Mandark, the bad guy.
And he's like the future shit.
Yeah, you get like future Dexter.
Well, oh yeah, where it's like
He's all buff. He's got like a big ass beard.
Yeah, well, there's like there's like different versions of him where it's like he's like a teenager, but like his whole life is in a tube, basically.
Yeah.
Like he like gets showered in a tube, and then it's like, oh, time for work, and that's all it is. And then there's like slightly more future where it's like he's like a rebel or something, and he's like all muscular or whatever. And then there's more future where he's in like a walker. But then there's like all the Mandark equivalents too, where like Mandark at the end is like a brain.
He's just a
like,
brain in a glass.
Exactly.
It's the fat one where like his nipples are all out and gross. It's fucking gross.
I forgot the two in between for Mandark. That's so
Man.
good, so.
Yeah, 2000, like early 2000s.
My favorite shit of that too was my favorite Dexter's Lab one was he's like in Japan, and they're like showing off mechs or whatever,
And they just have their own.
Yeah.
The
Well,
teacher
the
has
whole
one.
family has them. Yeah.
Well, he has like his whole family, like he gets his whole family into it at the end because he has to like stop something, and like he has like his own Megazord or whatever. It's kind of craziness.
Dexter's Family Go.
Yeah.
They did have a song.
Yeah.
Fuck,
Yeah.
I just remembered that.
Yep. Yeah, but he had like two mechs before that. One of them was just like an exosuit, like it was like the power loader from
Yeah.
like Aliens or whatever. Yeah, but it had fingers. It did.
Welcome to the nostalgia cast.
It shot.
Yeah, I'm getting all nostalgic
It
now,
shot.
you
It shot
know.
dodgeballs out of it. That's how he fucking
Yeah.
beat kids. It was great.
All right. Is there any more
My
questions?
favorite part of cartoons like that too is like when they reference like real shit. When like Dee Dee's talking to him and she's like, "You're 2 foot nothing," and like actually like holds up the thing. It's like that's just the way of the design, but like you don't think about how actually tall he is until they point it out. Or like there's one episode of that show where like the mom doesn't have her gloves and she freaks out.
Yeah.
Like she like can't operate without them. She's like, fuck.
There's also that part where like the fish haunts them.
Or the one where the dad like is just like crazy about the muffins.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Anyway, we can get all into it because there's like we haven't even talked about Kids Next Door. That shit was nuts too.
Kids Next Door was great.
Or Fairly Odd Parents.
Oh my god. All right. Anyway, thanks for listening. If you like this show, you can.
Welcome to video games.
If you want to talk to us about old cartoons, you can join our Discord. That's on my Twitter, which is at Rush20XX, which is also twitch.tv/Rush20XX is our Twitter or Twitch thing.
Yeah.
Go follow Truro on Twitter. He's Truro Burros.
I'm a Turbo's on both.
Twitter, yeah. Twitter, Eric is
At Penny's Peña.
Penny's Peña. God, I'm losing it right now. We're on iTunes.
Turning into a pumpkin.
iTunes and Stitcher, and not Stitcher.
Most podcast
yeah,
services.
Stitcher, yeah, most podcast services.
Just, you can Google us now.
Can we?
Blowhards Podcast.
There, go do that. Find us. Anyway, we're done. Thank you for listening.
Come give us a blow.
Yeah,
Thanks for listening, everyone. Love ya.
Ba, 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 ba.
we're done. Goodbye.
Bye. Until next time. Sleep tight.